And we're back at
back,
the
baby.
Cozy Show. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I've never messed up. In the Cozy Show, at the Cozy Crib, in the Cozy Corner.
Let's go.
Yep.
Vamos.
With my co-host here
Chris Mariscal.
and the special three musketeers here. From right to
Angel.
left.
We're back.
Noel.
Andrew.
Yeah, we reference these fucking guys all the time, so I'm glad we have them all on at the same time because now it's gonna hopefully make some sense, you know.
It's Andrew's first time.
Damn right it is.
Noel's is third time, and then Angel's second time.
I think it's his
Fourth.
third or fourth.
Fourth. Oh, the car.
Hey.
Vamos.
So, some familiar face and a new face that we always talk about on the pod. This is the runner. This is the fucking the mental set.
If you haven't heard my name, you haven't been watching the podcast.
Exactly.
If you don't know who he is, then this shit ain't regular. You know?
Speaking of running, why don't we recap that turkey trot, huh?
Oh
Ooh.
shit! Since we're
That,
all
that we were
here.
talking so much shit about last time Angel was on, huh?
Can I hide behind this pillow? Fuck.
Last time Angel was on, we were well, fuck you. I feel like you kind of started that whole,
Did I did.
that shit talking.
You brought it up too, huh? The turkey trot?
Yeah, I did bring it up. It's just it's a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah,
It's
it's
something that, like, even though we don't train for it, it's something that just I think brings us together. Just one last time for the year. I don't know, just.
Mm-hmm.
And we always say we're gonna take it easy, but we make it competitive. So I kind of just said, like, why don't we just talk about it on the pod?
Yeah.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
But I got my shit rocked. So
The turkey trot's a 5K in our hometown here in Modesto. They do it every day or every year on Thanksgiving, and yeah, we've been running that like off and on since high school. But yeah, Mr. Andrew over there got first. I don't know was your
Out
time.
of our friend group, not the
Out of our
race.
friend group. Out of our friend group.
Yeah.
Out of the race.
Yeah, we could say that.
Do you know what your time was? Do you remember?
Like low 16.
something
Damn.
insane.
20-something.
For you Americans, that's 3.1 miles. Okay, we're on
Mhm.
U.S. soil, right?
Also, that's fast.
And that's
for
what
anyone
like a
wondering.
low 16 is like a
6
low
or a
5-minute
low 5?
pace per mile.
Per mile for 3.1 miles
Yeah.
Mhm.
on a cold morning.
Cold morning.
Noel,
It's
That's
okay. It's all right.
It's
It's not crazy fast, okay?
I mean, for just training by yourself and shit, like,
Yeah.
you don't run for a school or a team or anything. It's pretty gnarly.
We also just
Pretty gnarly.
he did pass up our old coach, which is kind of a
Oh,
victory.
shit.
He did.
Hey,
That
did-
was exciting. That was a good
did
point.
kinda-
Andrew
whoop
gave
his
him a little
ass.
slap on the butt, like, "Oh, keep running, bud."
So like, we'll see you at the finish line, bud.
Yeah. And then, I took second out of the rest of us here. First, if you want to, count who was talking shit here out of the three of us.
Fuck.
By a landslide, I'd say.
Yeah.
I finished the race and I ran back down the course to go talk shit to Jaime as he was coming in.
Well, for some context here, at the second mile, I had twisted my ankle.
Shut
Okay,
the
I wanted
fuck
to
up.
let that known. Okay, and there was also a baby in an empty baby carriage, so I had to take care of it for a little bit. And
What?
Chris obviously took advantage.
It was an empty baby carriage, huh? But it was in it. we're drinking, by the way. If you
Oh, yeah,
y'all couldn't tell.
We all got some
Yeah,
drink.
Some
Right.
eggnog, basically. Cheers.
Fuck it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And Noel.
Christmas spirit.
Hey, yeah, we got the jammies on.
Crime Christmas special.
Yeah, and Noel just trying to look sexy for y'all. He says that's a Christmas
know,
sweater.
Leave it to Noel,
You
man.
guys say it in the
know?
comments. Is that a Christmas sweater, or is he just trying to look sexy for y'all? I
Noel
don't
looks
know.
like he's
You
from
tell
the UK
me.
right now.
Bruv.
Bro.
The Christmas special, bruv. But okay, that race to the turkey trot. Jaime and Noel both started so fucking fast, bro.
They were together.
They were like shot out of a cannon. I was like, holy shit. I got scared for a second. I was like, bro, I got to keep my eye on him or else I'm going to lose him.
Yeah.
And I just slowly reeled him in, man. I passed Jaime on, I don't know, like 2 miles in, 2.5 miles in. And I looked at him. All right. And I looked at you. I don't remember what I said. What did I say?
I think he said like, "Come on" or something. Keep something so demoralizing.
Oh, I passed you. I was like, let's go. And you looked at me and you're just like, I knew Jaime was fucked because in high school he would run. His fuck when his head starts bobbling side to side,
fuck.
or he holds it to one side and he's ready. That's how he looked when I passed him, and I knew he was done.
It was so demoralizing too because I could tell that Chris was talking with this person as he was walking up, and then he just kept talking with him. I was like, This guy's not even out of breath. And I was like, I'm never going to catch up. And I literally walked after he passed me for like 5 seconds because I was just like, what am I going to do? But then I kept running, and I had a pretty good time. I hit a 21:30, which is pretty solid. I think it's like the same as my high school time. So for not training was pretty good. Noel, what would you say? What was your time?
24 something. But I was after you, so.
Was a second behind Noel. And I don't even want to talk about it, dude, but Diego is Noel's brother. I think we've mentioned him a couple times. And he definitely beat me by a second as well. We came in together, dude. Me, Noel, and Diego all came in together, but like it was Noel, Diego, me, like all in a line that came in together. Dude, and it's fucked up because like I was really trying to pass them both up, and Noel was like, okay, we met up at one point. There was around like half a mile left in the race. We know the landmark. It's notorious for us because we've done this race before. But there's this section where like you reach a playground at this race, and that's when Noel just took off. But little D,
So he just took his penis out.
It really looks like you're about to finish the race.
Yeah.
When you're racing,
You still have like a half mile to go.
you definitely have about a half mile, and he took off. And Noel swears that he didn't see me. He says that he didn't see me behind him, but. Dude, like that boy, as soon as I got near him, like I touched him, like he took off.
You did not touch me.
No, I was like,
his red.
we were like distance me to Chris, like we were really close, and he took off, and
You're
I tried
sick.
catching up, but man,
Damn.
yeah.
I don't have like a running watch, and I didn't take my phone, so I don't know what my time is, but I don't know.
There was a
20s.
there was a
I think
clock
20-something.
there, or
You
like
didn't
a
even-
timer.
I didn't see the clock.
Didn't even
I was
listen to
It
looking-
was a
music,
big
huh?
ass TV.
You just
No,
barebacked
I
it?
just raw dogged it. Well, the crazy thing, like Jaime said, barebacked it. I hate the word bareback. I don't know why.
Next time you see it.
They're not the barebacks, they're the blackbacks, but. Do you know what bareback means? That's what you like fucks. It's like it means like when you raw dog somebody, you're like barebacking them. Yeah. So you just call Kalani a fucking raw dog.
That's so funny.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does.
So does Johnny.
The crazy thing that Jaime said though was during that race, this guy that I haven't talked to since I was probably like 13 years old, he like recognized me from when I used to like skate a lot. Because we would like see each other at the skate park and stuff. It's kind of fucked. Everybody used to call him horchata because he was Mexican. Like that's it. He was just like this young ass little Mexican kid.
That's so funny.
And like everybody would just be like horchata. But his name's Ramon. Shout out Ramon.
Frijoles. Tacos. Let's go skate, vato.
But he got next to me within the first like half mile, and he was like, "You're not racing today?" I was like, what's that supposed to mean, you know? Like, damn. But I was like, no. I was like, well, I'm just racing my friends, you know?
Damn.
He's out of breath running like, yeah, I'm just leisurely taking smoke. I just need smoke.
But I was like, I'm just racing my friends. I just want to beat them, you know? And then, dude, we talked the whole fucking race.
Fuck
the entire
you.
race.
Fuck
until
you.
the finish line. And then, yeah, I just reeled you guys in slowly, you know?
Dude, I did worse than last year. Holy shit, dude. I ran a 21. Oh, wait. When did we do it?
Like
When did
22.
we? No, 2 years ago.
But we trained for that.
We trained for
Me
that.
and Angel ran for like a solid month.
And I ran like a 21. No, what? I don't know, dude. It was like a 21. Dude, I ran. Well, Noel already said it. 24, dude. That's average
different.
8
That's-
minutes a mile.
For
That's
how Andrew used to be running.
crazy.
Andrew used to be hitting, 19s?
18s.
18s.
18s, 19s. Yeah, 18s, 19s.
For you, Andrew, how was it? Like, was there a lot of
That was
fast
that
people
was
up there?
regular
Because I
for
know
my
it's
boy.
up there. What are you, top 10 in that race?
Finished 5th.
Fuck. I hate him, dude. He's so.
so
such
humble.
a man.
But it's like it's a community race, so it's
Mm.
like there's children, there's old people.
Yeah.
It's not like it's a
Oh yeah, best
professional
believe,
race
best
race.
believe a little 7-year-old beat my ass. So there was a couple senior
I'm sure there was
citizens
some
up there
even
too.
that
That was the
mine.
only one I tried to beat. 'Cause that fool was in
Kids.
front of me the whole time.
Nah, dude, there was a lot more kids that beat us. There was that besides that kid.
I got passed a couple times, and I would just look at him and be like, just you underdeveloped motherfucker, you know?
Your parents are proud of you.
I'm sauced.
I didn't stop, though.
Are you faded?
Nah, I'm alright.
Nah.
I'm feeling the effects.
Right now. I feel a little loose, you know.
Damn
Oh
right
shit,
it's
the
you.
pizza's here. Me?
Pause.
Here, yeah.
Hey, why'd they knock so damn
Jesus.
hard though?
He knocked like he's got a warrant.
Trying to break.
Hey,
in.
invite him in. Invite him in. Hey, tell him
come in.
if he wants to.
Yeah.
Tell him we gotta. Tell him Kazumi's on set.
Just say hey, what's up? Just say hey, what's up? Tell him to say hey, what's up.
Tell him Lindsay's on set. Oh.
Wow, he knocked like a fucking SWAT. He knocked like I owe him money.
Oh my god. Wait, what's the term? When you get swatted?
Yeah,
Isn't
that shit's gnarly.
Imagine if we just got fucking swatted right now.
That's when like you're on
Damn,
live stream and they call 911 for you. And they say like, you know, there's a hostage or
oh
something.
my gosh, like fucking this person at this residence has me kidnapped right now. Come.
Dude, that shit's so fucked. Like
It's
they
fucked.
come in arms raised, or
Yeah.
guns raised.
They
Yeah.
just did that with
ready to-
Aiden
ready to
Ross or
shoot.
something recently.
They've
That'll be good.
swatted. What's that kid's name? I don't even know his name. I am Speed.
Bruh.
I am Speeder.
Hey, that kid's kind of funny.
Speed's
though.
crazy.
Wait,
Yeah,
they
Speed's crazy.
SWAT. Can you explain it to me again?
I should speed.
As in,
Oh,
if you were
yeah.
hostaged.
I seen
Yeah.
some as
And then that way the SWAT comes in hella threatened, like, get your fucking hands on the ground, like,
Do
what's
the mic
going on
back.
here, you know? No, it's okay, we're good.
You sure you're the co-host.
You're the
bro.
co-host, man.
Never
Okay,
mind.
share the mics then.
I got a little story to tell.
You were swatted?
No, but so I don't even know where to
Hold on,
start.
I'm showing
here.
so much cleavage right now.
So much cleave,
Hold on, let me-
dude. I think we're the flyest
I'm a
motherfuckers
slutty
on
right
this
now.
couch right now.
Yeah, definitely the flyest motherfuckers. Right. Let's
Damn.
just point that out. Christmas theme right now.
Wait,
my
Andrew, they might
God.
not be able to see the pants. Show off the pants for a second.
Yeah, let me stand up.
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Give it a
Look.
spin too. Give it a spin too so they can see it from the back.
All I gotta say is I'm borrowing my mom's fucking pink.
What I mean.
My mom's pink PJ set, baby. I gifted this to her for Christmas, and we did a little early gift exchange. And then I just said, "Hey, can I borrow that real
Yeah.
quick? I'm about to go do a little podcast real quick." So, yeah, she said, "Go ahead."
Careful with the cords. Oh, all right.
When you plan
I'm
just to
pouring
wear
more
it.
drinks.
Yep, bought this just to wear. That's just poured up 2 shots right there.
Tell the story.
That's a story to tell, dude.
Wait, which
Jaime's-
one?
No, just Jaime's
Jaime
shot
pours
pouring.
like a fucking. I don't even know.
Ridiculous.
Bro, he pours so much. God,
I pour drinks like I'm
damn.
unemployed.
What's that?
Like
supposed
he's
to mean?
blind, actually.
Like he's like he's on Figueroa.
We have Malibu, but it's in a tequila bottle for some reason.
I'm good.
Oh, 'cause, that
Yeah,
was
when we had our Airbnb for my birthday and Jaime's birthday and Andrew's birthday. Yeah, let's go ahead and block that from the camera. All right, that's good. That's good. Just pour me some pineapple
Why is the
juice.
Pepsi on the floor, dude? What the fuck?
All right, I got a story to tell. You guys ready?
Let's get it.
I gotta clear my throat one more time. All right, ready to go. So,
So messy.
There's so much going on.
Jaime and Angel know about this a little bit. There was a.
Would you say Eskimo? Whoa. What'd you say?
Jaime and Angel know about this a little bit. There was a girlie who followed me on Instagram.
Wait, who? Hold on.
Okay.
There's a girlie who followed me on Instagram a couple weeks back, right? I'll say her name later because it's gonna be pretty climactic. But she's pretty good looking, man. She's pretty good looking. She followed me, and she went ahead and she liked a post from a cool 15 months back. You know, this is like 7 posts deep, and she liked it, right?
Yeah.
I was like,
With
oh,
intention,
shit,
then.
That's
right?
balls.
Yeah, yeah. She could have liked like a more recent one, but it was 2021.
Mutual
October.
friend.
Yeah, you know.
Been
And
around.
then I went ahead and liked the post, you know.
Right away back.
And then
as you
nothing
should.
happened.
As you should, right?
And then, you know, as the weeks go by, she sprinkles a couple likes on my stories from here to there, you know. And then I'll like a couple back, you know.
And as this is happening, you know, Chris is texting me with the progress here. I feel good. I'm feeling hot. She's cute. You know, she watches the pod maybe. She slid up on a couple stories saying she about a pod, you know.
She DM'd me once
Mm-hmm.
about the pod, and you know, I'm excited, as anyone would be. You know, last night, me and I get a DM in our group chat with Noel.
Hmm. Oh.
We're gonna bleep this. One has followed Noel
Right.
and proceeded to like one of his fucking
Older posts.
from like 2 years back.
It's the same page, different book. I mean,
Wait, Noel's telling you this, not knowing.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit.
Oh, he doesn't know shit.
doesn't know
Oh,
No
shit.
way you didn't
He
fucking
sends
tell
to the
me.
group chat, and he's like,
The
"Bro,
whole night I was
I'm
so
kinda feeling-"
fucking worried.
He's like, I'm kind of feeling this girl. He's like, dude, I'm really fucking with her vibe, you know?
Oh,
He's
fuck.
like, she likes what I post. Like, what should I do?
and as the good men, me and Chris are, right? The good wingmen. This is exactly
You're
what
not
we
bleeping
do.
her
That's
name,
exactly
bro.
what I said.
You're
I
not bleeping her
said,
name.
she's 16. I'd stay away.
No.
And Noel's... Noel
Just
believed
eating
it.
the shit up.
No questions asked. Noel's like, oh, fuck, really? He's like, damn, she's sick. He's like, I'm not going to fucking
You've never
go for
seen
that.
her?
No.
Bro, she went to
fuck.
high school with her.
What?
And
I
then-
see her every day.
And then so I had went to practice and my phone had died. So when I turned on my phone, I got a text from Chris. He said, look at the group chat. Because I knew about the blank name, you know?
Yeah.
And so then my phone had died. So when I got it, I was like, all right, let me look. And I see that this little thread. And as the good homie I am, I'm doubling down. So I sent an audio and I'm like, oh shit, that's that's
fucking
one of my
believed
friend's
everything.
little sister. I don't know what high school she goes to. And Noel's fucking freaking out. Like,
Noel
dude,
was scared. He
like
was
no way
shit.
she's sick. Like
Wait,
why
did
is
you-
she
did
why
you
is she
like
liking
pictures
my
back?
stuff?
No, I just told them because every time something like that happens, I tell them, and then
With full confidence.
because yeah, I'm like, oh, if this might be from the pod or something, so I tell them, and then after they were telling me all this shit about like her being 16, I still believed it. I was like, wait,
Bro, the story.
no way.
He sent her story to our chat. And he's like, yo, this girl just like my shit, whatever. The story she took was literally in the Stan State Library. Like, I know you don't know what that looks like, but I was just telling Jaime, I was like, bro, she's so clearly in college. Like, I don't know how you
And
I
then
didn't notice.
not only that, right? Yeah. And then Noel sends another picture of another girl
Yeah.
that Chris had a situationship with. We're gonna bleep the name, but and he's like, what did he say?
He was like, I don't even remember.
Oh, he's like, is this girl underage too or something? Oh no, because she was saying, yeah, but I thought that was the friend that you thought was attractive.
The friend.
we all think she's
It's all right,
attractive.
guys.
Let's
The
Noel-
face it.
friend. There's another friend
Ah.
that I saw, and then I sent the picture of.
Oh, so totally
So I
not
got
connected.
Grew up in Mexico, you know.
But he sent a picture of her, and he was like, said something, and then somehow we were like, oh yeah, she's like underage.
She's
too.
underage
No.
too.
He
And
believe-
Noel
I know
believes
her.
the one.
She graduated in our class.
Nah, he knows
That's
her.
crazy.
Then why were you going along with it?
I was talking about the other girl.
Ah, you're sick.
You're sick, man.
Anyways,
But anyways, we always make jokes
keep
about
your girls away.
we always make jokes about Noel like taking everybody's girls, and
And he does.
here it went. It's all right though. There's no hard feelings, you know.
Is Noel still taken?
Dude, Noel's still engaged. I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
dude.
I mean, he's sick, you know.
Mhm.
You have this whole fucking engagement going on.
No, he actually has a girlie now, doesn't he?
He's a deep.
Kind of
dude.
surprised me, to be
He
honest.
actually has a girlie
deep.
now, though. Like, no joke.
Oh, like actually,
Actually has a little
Okay.
some.
ladies, if a guy takes you on 7 dates or 8 dates and doesn't
Oh,
give you a
no.
kiss, and then proceeds to text you that she's the best girl in the world, what the hell is that? What the hell is even that?
What the hell is even that? The way you bring it up is personal shit on the pod.
When you're on the pod, Noel, everything kind of goes fly. She's not watching the pod. I'm gonna tell you that.
Do you question his sexuality at that point, or
Are you like, am I just a friend? You know? So Noel, what makes you feel like you haven't even held hands or anything?
Do you want to talk about this, Noel?
I'm chilling.
Okay. All right, we're gonna
we'll
understand
cut it
that.
off.
All
We're
right,
gonna move
he's
on.
chilling. He says
cut
it was off mic, but you know. All right, I got some. Noel actually. Holy shit!
Close.
That might be 3 out of 10 buzz right now, but these reflexes. Oh shit!
Finish
I
it
think
so
you
it
need
doesn't-
another shot, Chris.
I think you need to finish it so it doesn't fall.
kidding.
You need another one.
Me
You're-
and Jaime
you're
are
rolling out
literally
too.
doing another pod tomorrow night. We're gonna drink again, so it's gonna be interesting.
Shout out that one.
I wanted to go get some Pedialyte before we started this,
Too late.
so I wouldn't be like feeling it tomorrow. But whatever. Noel actually had this idea to like bring up some kind of like quasi fun debate topics on the pod, and then we could kind of talk about them. So I got a couple written down here. I got plenty actually. Would you like to live forever?
Oh, that's a good one. No, that's a good one. Fuck, I just talked first, huh? I gotta go first.
What do you think?
Fuck. No, I'd like to have the choice to like say when I would like when to call it quits. So if there was a
Throw in that
choice,
towel.
I'd wanna have the option to do it and then call it quits whenever I want to. But
Yeah.
So you had a choice: live forever or just die your normal 60 years old.
fuck.
Normal 60.
Bro, Jaime always names the lowest age for like his estimated death.
You know what's crazy? That wasn't even a joke. I just think like 60, 50, you know?
Crazy.
Damn.
You're halfway there.
You're pretty healthy, man. Like, I don't know what's going to take you out.
After that, what's left?
I'm living forever, dude. How the tables turn. I'm living forever, dude. I want to
Imagine we could
experience
see-
everything.
You're
dude.
untouchable, man.
Yeah.
I'm touchable. All right, Noel, what's going on here?
What's going on?
Do you want to
Also-
steal girls for all eternity?
Fuck you.
Motherfucker, man.
No, I don't.
You
And
never
no.
aged too, huh?
Yeah, let's just keep it this age.
You just
Prime.
get the same look. Mm-hmm.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah,
I'd be happy
with
to-
those conditions, he said yes, but no. I would like to know. I would like to.
No.
I would like to know, or just die normally. You know, like 80.
Stein, you know,
If
sounds
you guys
so
could
peaceful.
choose how you
huh?
die, how would you die?
Wait, give Andrew
Like,
the
what's
last
your...
one.
Okay, yeah, do it.
I don't think I'd want to live forever. I think I'd want to find out like what happens, even though like who knows if you'll be able to find out.
In the afterlife?
Yeah, like what if it just goes blank? But like I want to find out
Yeah.
if it goes blank. You know.
Fuck around and find out.
Let
Is there
me
an
find
afterlife?
out.
Is there an afterlife, Chris? No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go down a rabbit hole.
I don't know, man. That is a rabbit hole. We could do it, though.
How would you want to die? Hold on, I like that one.
If I could choose how I die... That's tough. I'd want it to be, like, instant, I would say.
No, let's make it like something like burning,
Double
like
skydiving.
Holy
like whether
fuck.
whether you
Like
wanna,
one of the generic ways
yeah,
to
yeah,
die.
like let's not go like
I'll just say
I
I'm
think
like
we all wanna die
snowboarding
peacefully.
and I'm going like 90 miles an hour and I just smack a tree with my
Yeah.
That
hand.
sounds
something-
fire though.
You forget
Yeah,
you
the-
put your seatbelt on for the
thrilling.
one time.
Like, bro, it's a flash and it's over.
I
you
think
know?
I'd want to like splat at like a very high velocity, just like skydive type shit, and like just splat, just like you just forget, you won't feel it. I don't think you'll feel a thing. I think if you just like fall from like miles high,
While you're
You-
falling, you're
you might-
gonna be fucking.
I'm gonna
Remember,
be burning,
look-
huh?
Well, you-
I'll
like
probably turn into a
panicking,
ball of
like,
fire.
oh,
Ash-
die.
Wait, you're gonna jump from like on top of the, like where you can see the world, or like, because he said he's gonna be on
He's
fire.
jumping from NASA.
He said he's gonna be on fire. So
I just make it a little fun, you know, like because obviously everyone wants to die peacefully, but you know what I mean. Like let's give like put a little ante to it.
This is a dark thought, but I remember as a kid thinking like if I was gonna kill myself, I would jump from like the tallest building ever, but I'd have a gun in my hand. I'd shoot myself. Before
Joke's
I
on
hit
you.
Before I hit the ground, I'd shoot myself.
Imagine
It's a
Chris,
2-in-1 combo.
Chris jumps with the gun and immediately loses it. He's like, fuck. And then-
Can you even control a gun at that speed?
I don't think so.
You're going 9.8 meters per second until you hit 10 seconds.
I think a heart attack would
terminal
be
velocity.
I think a heart attack would be nice. Because like you're just
Yeah,
like,
that's the knowledge, huh? Damn.
Is it really?
Noel's the only one that got that because he's an engineering major.
God damn, I thought you were making up a random number.
That's some Mr. Zambo shit right there, dog.
Is a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers heavier?
They're both a kilogram.
They're both a kilogram. But steel's heavier than feathers.
I think a heart attack would be good because well, because you're just like
you're feeling that shit.
yeah.
I just don't want to suffer, man.
Cancer is a little bit too long, and then anything else is a little too abrupt. Where I'm like, wow, really? Like, let me at least think. So I think a little bit of like, okay.
Why don't you just let me do like a crucifix on you? And then you just fall asleep and you never wake
rip
up.
my rib cage out,
I think that'd be the best way. You just get choked out.
and then they
'Cause you
keep
just slowly
holding.
fall asleep and then you're like, oh shit.
Just in
know,
jiu-jitsu
BJJ into
practice.
Yeah, you just fall asleep, man. You don't know what happened.
Andrew, Why do you think you haven't joined jiu-jitsu?
I mean, there's a few reasons. I can list them if you really.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do
Do
it. And for the BJJ fans,
We're all.
Can I guess? Can I guess?
Jiu-jitsu, so
It's only money.
that's definitely one of them.
Andrew's about his bag, bro.
There's a list, so that's definitely at the top.
Yeah.
I knew
That's
that.
number one. That shit's like 500, 600, 1,000 a month.
Wait a minute.
Maybe
Wait a
100.
minute.
It's not-
No, well, Chris's is 125.
I pay
a month.
125.
Okay, so that's like 1,000 a year.
and I'm unemployed.
That's not crazy, but it's like right now
It's
I'm
an
not really
expense.
trying to spend that money
Mhm.
on it, to be honest. And the time.
That's an hour and a half a day. 2.
Mm-hmm. Like if I don't have the money, I'm not gonna have the time because like I need that time for money, you know. So.
And at the end of the day, he can always just choke out Jaime. You know, he's done it before.
Hey, I don't know. Have you guys talked about that on Crime? Cause
We'll talk about it.
When I was a white belt for at least a year,
It was about a year.
it was
So-
a while.
so I knew at least the
dude.
fundamentals here.
Yeah.
Me and Andrew were rolling.
I was,
No, it was about. We went to. I remember we were in Mammoth, right?
Yeah.
Mammoth. So it was a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're deep
2021.
in there because we were even thinking of training out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And me and Andrew roll, and he does the fucking 101 just.
The rape choke.
The rape choke. He gets on. He mounts him. That's 4 points, by the way, guys. That's a lot. It's a lot of points that Jaime gave up. He gave up 4
And
points.
I immediately just don't even know what to do. I could probably do so much, and in that moment, I was just like, and then he just keeps choking me, and then I see the devilish intention in his eyes that he's not gonna stop. You know, he's just, and I'm like, who is this man? And I tap.
He taps.
So technically, I've tapped from Andrew. I've tapped from Noel. He choked unconscious. I tapped from Angel
Today, I tapped Jaime
Today?
out today.
11
Yeah,
a.m.?
we went to 11 a.m. today, and we were learning this new move. Let's just talk about it, dude. Let's just,
Bra plata.
Who cares if they don't know?
What
Uh-huh.
the
We're
fuck?
learning this move called Brada Plata. It's so fucking fun, dude. I love
advanced.
talking about jiu-jitsu. It's so much fun. Anyways, we were learning from a triangle position, transition to Brada Plata. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. And then I couldn't get it, and we had just learned it that day, and I was trying it out. We were rolling, going live, pretty much. You could say 100%.
100%.
I'd say 80 to 100.
You're going hard.
And we're going hard.
Like, I'm not letting him submit me.
Yeah, he's trying not to let me submit him, and I sit on my ass, just pull his arm, and just get a little armbar.
Arm
We're
bar.
trying for the
Little
armbar
armbar.
for 30 seconds though, because I kept.
Yeah,
I know Jaime's a motherfucker. Whenever
But
he tried to armbar me,
I was looking at the clock though, and there was like 20 seconds. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna play with it though. Like, you know, I
Yeah,
kinda
like, you got
I
time.
got it. I got the armbar with 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left.
2
and
seconds
time
left.
ran out. and I
Thiago
was
saw.
like, yeah, our coach saw it. You know,
Thiago
pat on my
saw.
back, and you
We
know,
haven't submitted each other in like over what 3 months, 2 months. I
Yeah,
feel like
it's
we
been
haven't
a while.
submitted in a long time, honestly.
I don't think you've ever submitted me though, dude.
I've submitted you
Oh, have you?
at least once,
Okay, yeah, probably once.
and you submitted me like 4 times, I think, probably, like a few times. He just catches me sometimes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's be honest. I've probably submitted you to like no more than 10.
No more than 6. Oh, holy shit, 10! What the fuck is this?
Okay, let's say 8. 8 and we're done.
All right, fine.
All right, 8 and then
8
you.
to 2.
I'll give you 2.
But
And then one of them's on video. Remember we were in your backyard? We were training that day.
oh shit, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'll
then
do
we
that
went
one.
against each other in like an actual competition, but in home, and he beat me 6-2. Just on
Oh, yeah.
submission, but that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Okay.
I want to do that again.
You know what's crazy is like, me and Noel joined jiu-jitsu 3 months ago. Just got our first stripe, by the way.
Woo!
Same day. And,
take a shot. Everybody
I
take a shot
think,
right
like-
now. Take a shot. Everybody.
Cheers.
No.
Cheers.
Finish it. Finish whatever's in your cup. Oh my god.
I think like naturally, just the fact that we've joined and like our best friends and like mentors in jiu-jitsu, you know, they've been doing it for like 2.5 years, something like that.
2 years.
Like,
Less?
I'm always
You said what?
We've been doing it for less than 2 years, right? Or a little.
What?
A little
no,
over
it's
two- oh, 2.5, sorry.
2.5.
anyways, like they're like our mentors for jiu-jitsu, and like whenever I roll with them or something, I feel like in the back of my head I'm always like, I gotta do my best, you know, or like I gotta show them like I got the dog in me, you know, the best I have, you know. And just the fact that you got rape choked by Andrew like a year in.
Oh, you weren't there.
A year in. I wasn't there.
You weren't there.
Nah, they went
That's
to Mammoth
crazy.
without me.
Yeah.
A year into your training. Like, honestly, I feel like it's going to be hard for you to make a mistake that's, like, going to be
Look at him.
more laughable than that. You know?
Yeah.
Because
I'm
there's
sorry.
so much. Like that's
Bro, you know how easy you probably could have like kimura, like
I
just
know.
break the
Oh, yeah,
grips,
just-
you know?
Yeah.
Literally,
No one
that's
Yeah,
it.
break his
A
arm.
rape choke is very unlikely to. It's
Like, actually work.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. Well, it did.
And it worked. Yeah. it's-
So there's so
You know how
many.
easily you could have got his leg and just done the little create the little
Pump,
space, get the knee in,
and that's it. You know. And
All
I
our
think
he
that
wouldn't have known shit.
I
all
think
our
that-
BJJ listeners are just.
fucking furious. But I think that's what's clutch is because there's a lot of BJJ haters or just BJJ people in general too, where they're like, this shit's different in the streets. So it's kind of good lesson learned. Like, you're not gonna be like so level headed when you're actually getting fucking fucked up. You're gonna have to like really think and really focus. You know?
Yeah.
If he wanted, he would have just.
Yeah, it
Mm.
started pummeling me. But good thing he stuck with the choke. But
Starts beating the shit out of you.
I'm like, yeah, your weight.
Damn. Since you've never ever talked about it, do you want to talk about like your bad trip story, just like briefly, or do you want to save that for another pod?
Let's
To-
go quick
to go really in
because most of these.
Oh,
people-
we were. Three of us were there.
Three of us were there. It was me, Andrew, and Angel. And
And
I'll
Mammoth.
try maybe a few minutes. But yeah, this is the shroom trips I've kind of hinted about. We were in Mammoth Lakes, which this is that same time that happened, right? I believe. Was that the same trip?
Yeah.
Right? It was the same time.
That's what gave you the
Andrew?
bad trip.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that
you
was
got rape
it was that
choked
trip,
up.
2021.
I was just like-
2021.
And we all decided it was a good time to take shrooms. Mammoth is a beautiful place with beautiful people. And you guys took what? How many things? Like two something?
I think we all just eyeballed it. Just like a couple stems.
Why is
couple
no one holding
heads.
the mic? How's no one holding the mic?
I'm not
Give it to
talking.
Andrew.
Do you know? Would you guess?
Probably no more than a couple grams each.
Right?
So nothing crazy.
I believe so. And I
So
took
what is that? Like a minor trip?
It's not
little
even.
trip?
It's not even a full dose. Full dose is like an eighth. Most people. Take.
really because it was
Take
enough for me.
Okay.
And I took.
But we're
something around
noobs
that.
to it. So like for noobs, it's a
A
decent
lot.
dose.
First time.
So Jaime
First
took
time.
the same amount as you guys, basically.
yeah,
just
because
kinda
we
like
all
a-
tried to take two, right? Like I was almost two.
Mhm.
like a little beginner dose.
And I wasn't
Yeah.
even gonna take it that day. I was gonna wait till the next day because we had planned to leave. Remember, and take it
Mhm.
in the forest or something like that.
Mhm.
And I took it, and I remember thinking like, waiting, for it to like hit, and not really anything. It'd been like 10 minutes or anything, and then fucking someone's genius. I don't know who it was, but genius idea was to fucking walk. Oh, they had all taken it by then. To walk to the supermarket, and I think in our heads we all thought that the supermarket was close or closer than I thought. Because I was down.
I think we all thought it was around the block.
Exactly.
We all did.
Actually, it was like what, 2 miles out or
Half
a
an
mile
hour.
out?
Half an hour walk.
Half
about
an
45,
hour.
45 minutes about.
Yeah.
And it's so I had it. It didn't hit by the time we left, and then we're walking. And it's pitch black. It's cold. I hate the cold. It's pitch black, and I still think it's like not gonna be that far.
Can stop you from cold plunging though.
I'm different now. That would be nothing now. And we were walking, and I think you can't really tell if it's hitting you because there's no really visual visual
Because it was so
indicators.
dark, you
Yeah,
mean?
it's like I'm not tripping out if I can't see anything really. It was dark,
Oh.
Yeah.
and then I kind of
Start
started
seeing
realizing,
demons flash over your eyeballs.
and I started realizing it because when the cars would start coming, because we're walking on the sidewalk on the right side, the cars are coming this way towards us. I remember the lights being pretty bright. Like every time they pass, I'd be like Jesus Christ!
Damn.
Like everyone has their high beams on tonight or what? And I think that was kind of starting to indicate like, huh.
Yeah.
And then we saw this sign that was like illuminated with I think green and red, and that was I didn't notice at the time really too much. But I remember we were all so hyped on the sign.
Took hella pictures.
It was a hotel like entrance like sign. It was like I couldn't remember the name, but it was like hotel whatever. And then it was like the lights were lighting it up, and we
Yeah.
were all taking pictures with the lights, even though like it had this big old sign in the back that said hotel whatever. Like, It was just the fact that the lights
You
were
just
like
thought it was cool.
it was so
Yeah.
fucking cool, yeah. And we all took pictures there.
And it was deep, like it was like or surrounded kind of by grass, so we kind of had like march in there, and we were like didn't give a fuck. And we took here's a couple, and so that I didn't even notice at the time, but I think that's why we were so hyped. I think we were all on shrooms and thought it was like the coolest thing, and we were like taking pictures. Remember you took that? Remember that like the silhouette photo?
Mm-hmm.
And so then we go to the supermarket, and this is where the bad starts to happen. We get there, and I am the one to. At this time, it was like COVID, and I never forget my mask. I remember like you guys would kind of randomly start forgetting your mask, like either Andrew, Chris, or you. but I was always consistently having it because I have it in my car. And I didn't have a mask, and it's like on the sign it says like mask required, and I'm like, obviously I'm overthinking the shit out of it. You know, I probably could have just went. It's Mammoth Lakes, which means the population isn't that crazy.
And it's probably like a Republican ass town.
Yeah,
you know, in
no
the
one's
mountains.
really tripping. You know.
Yeah.
And I had to stay out, and then they all 4 went in. No one stayed with me, but that's great.
Crazy, real ass friends.
It's like a fake family over.
And you know, so I'm like, all right, it's not gonna be that bad. And then I just remember like sitting there in the dark, and you don't really get that great service up there. And so I kind of could listen to music, but not really. I couldn't really text too much. And then I just remember like hearing laughing, and like I was just thinking like, are people laughing at me because I'm waiting outside? Like, you know, like am I the like joke's on me?
Yeah.
But it's really just people like having a good time as they're walking in the supermarket, like boom, boom, boom. So I'm just thinking like I'm just hearing these echoing like. Because, you know, it's silent. So if they're all the way over there, I could still hear them, you know?
Yeah.
And so that was kind of, and then it just felt like forever. And little do I know, how was your guys' experience inside?
It was cool. I remember the lights being like pretty dramatic, just because they were like really in your face. Because we were walking for about an hour. I keep putting more time. Say 30 minutes, then 45, then an hour. We were walking for about I'd say 45 minutes, and yeah, I remember the lights, and it was dark when we were walking. So by the time we make it inside the market, it was like the lights were super like just a little over dramatic. But I remember like it wasn't really anything crazy. I wouldn't say it was over the top.
Were you feeling good at that time though, or like feeling something?
Yeah, I was in the zone. Like I was focused on whatever the task was. I remember we were getting snacks, food for the night, whatever the task was. I was focused on just getting whatever we had to get and getting out of there. But
Andrew?
it was cool.
I don't really remember anything like super remarkable about it, but I mean, I just didn't really think about you being outside alone on shrooms. That's like the big part about
cold.
it. Yeah, dark on shrooms. I just didn't really like piece it all together. Like, this is like a bad situation. Like, this paints a bad picture.
Yeah, because I think I remember thinking like, damn, where's my friends? You know, I was like, and I remember being so happy when I finally heard all, because there was it was me, Angel, Andrew, Chino, and Eddie. And I remember these 4 guys coming out, and I could recognize them, right? And I was like, thank God. Like, okay, well, at least we're together, right? You know, at least I'm not alone again. And then we had to go to a trolley. So in Mammoth Lakes, they're kind of like, they have trolleys around, which is basically like free buses, kind of. And they just drive around similar routes all day. And it's really clutch if you want to drink, like if you don't want to like drink and drive, or if you're young and you don't have a license, which we took advantage of a lot of times. And so we used that to go back to our hotel. And right away, again, on the waiting for the trolley, it says mask required. And I'm like, fuck, like, I don't have a mask. Like, are they going to let me in? And I remember Angel just being like, oh, just put your shirt over your face. Like, they're not tripping.
I think we talked about this.
I think we talked about it.
Where did
right?
we talk about it?
I think when you went.
This conversation's all coming back.
I think only this part.
Okay.
Hopefully. Because we didn't get dive deep into the afternoon.
Okay, yeah.
Hopefully. If you didn't, most of you guys are new listeners.
But yeah, I gave him my mask.
Yeah.
To use,
And
then
he used my shirt.
I used this shirt to cover my mouth.
You used his shirt?
Yeah.
I used a shirt. I don't
A
know.
jacket.
Yeah.
It was a jacket. It was like a hoodie or something, because I had my
Okay.
shirt on stuff. But it was clutch. Like, I remember Angel would just be like, don't trip. And I was like tripping hard. He's like, you know what? I'll do it. So that was clutch. I was really appreciative. And then we finally got in. The guy didn't give a shit anyways. And then I remember just being on the trolley. And that was fun. It was a little trippy, but it was pretty fun because it felt like when you have a low shutter speed on a camera where it's like
Everything's blurry.
Weren't you on the back of the trolley though, solo?
Yeah,
just
I was
like
in the
laying
back.
down, being a weirdo.
I was in the back. I wasn't laying down, but
How
maybe
descriptive.
because I think
No, I swear to God. And I remember being on the trolley and like making fun of him, like talking to either Andrew or Eddie and being like, bro, he's doing this to himself. Like, why is he in the back being solo, dolo, weirdo, like not talking to anyone? Like, rule number 1 when you do these kinds of activities is like always,
Try to
talk
get in
and
the
keep
vibe.
the energy
Yeah.
up and like, you know what I mean? Like, don't
I think
bring the energy down.
the past like experience of the supermarket had set the tone.
Yeah.
So then by the time you guys got there, I remember it was like Eddie, Andrew, or like Eddie, Angel, Andrew. Like you guys were next to me, but like I was by myself in the last row, and in my head, and then I would just like listen to music. I think with like my headphones on, but it was kind of spotty. But I thought that was pretty cool. It was a good time. It was just cold. And I was just fucking like cold. And then Eddie speaking Spanish?
I think that was a different day.
That was a
But
different day.
yeah.
I think that was a different year, a different trip.
Oh, true. Very true.
Eddie was doing something though.
Oh,
He
you
was
was
saying,
tripping. You was
what was
tripping.
What was he saying? Was he doing
He
anything?
was just being
Dude,
super loud, obnoxious,
he's gonna
and
love
like
this,
trying to
dude.
get people's attention. Almost.
Yeah,
Eddie was being Eddie.
Eddie was being Eddie. So
You're
he
gonna
was just
love this.
he was just like being out
I
there.
love you, Eddie,
and
man.
he's
I love
loud.
you.
Love you,
And
Eddie.
as people who watch the pod, I get super shy in public, or especially if like people are being loud and stuff. And I think that didn't help too, because I was just like Jesus Christ, like I just want to get home and relax. And then we don't even know where we're going. Like it's been hella long. We're still in the bus, or still in the trolley. And then I think we're all gonna come off on a random stop we thought was close enough. There wasn't enough service, so I couldn't even get my GPS, which was like fucking tragic. And then Eddie ballsed up and asked the driver, he's like, "Hey, honestly, I think this is our place. Are we anywhere close?" And the guy was hella chill about it. He like took us to our spot.
Pause. Didn't Eddie go when we were camping?
Yeah, I wasn't there.
So how did he tell the bus driver where our apartment or place was?
That's a different trip, I think.
We're in the trolley in Mammoth.
No, yeah, he was there.
So was it Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
he
Ed.
there.
Oh wait, he went twice.
He went
huh?
twice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Bro, we've
Eddie's
gone
OG
so many
now.
times to Mammoth.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit's so much fun.
Andrew thinking a whole different trip.
Yeah,
I'm tripping on
I
God.
didn't
next
remember
time.
he came twice.
So then he tells us, and then we get to the spot. Bro, we get home. I'm thinking like, fucking thank God. I'm going to go in my room and just knock out. I go in my room right away. I like just leave everyone. And I'm just like, I just need to sleep, man. I hope I'm done. And then I couldn't sleep, of course. I couldn't fucking fall asleep. I tried to put Breaking Bad, which is actually like a it's a really bad it's like so it's like
kinda dark.
desaturated, dark,
Yeah.
very grounded show. And we're just looking at it, it just didn't even sit right with me. I was just like, and then
Yeah.
I tried to put music and I was scrolling, and that's when shit was getting trippy. Like I was scrolling and things were not even making sense. And then I was just like, fuck that. Like even putting waterfalls.
Tell them what you
nothing.
saw on your screen. I remember you said like the worst part was you saw like your screen looked kind of crazy.
Oh, I forgot what it was. I think I was like scrolling and it just looked weird.
I remember
Like,
you telling me like you said like half of your screen was normal, and then half of his phone screen was like slanted.
yeah, like I couldn't. It
half
was
of
like
it was
looking
just,
like looking really weird. And I was just like, well, fuck. There's my phone, you know. So I'm like, whatever. And then Angel comes in. I think either Angel or Andrew comes in first.
Me, bro. Dude, I start. So we're over there kicking it, right? Like all the homies are kicking it in the living room of the Airbnb. And I just remember kicking it with Chino the most, because like Chino was like, he keeps it the most grounded.
Sorry, go on.
I keep saying Chino. His name's Steven. I don't know.
We call him Chino.
We call him Chino.
That's honestly, I've
It's-
never called him
it's a
Steven in my
little
life.
It's a little racist. I know it's racist, but we call him. That's his nickname, all right. Don't
call him
ask,
Ochata.
don't ask me. His name's literally Chino for the same reasons, though.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
that's crazy.
Blatant
Well,
racism.
Blatant racism.
you know, when I didn't even know that's why.
That's okay.
No, it was empty. When I
Jesus.
I didn't even know Chino was like an Asian thing for so long.
Me neither.
I just
'cause-
thought that was his name or something. Or like
But
a
it's because
nickname.
the soccer community, though. The soccer community, like he plays soccer, and I don't know. There's a mic. There's a mic that's not working. It might be the.
Check.
No, it's just whoever's not talking.
Okay.
Say something, Andrew.
No, it's working. It's
It's
working.
good.
But yeah, I think it's just that community, and like they would see him, and like when you
Bunch
call
of
people
Pisces.
out, like it's just like Chino, whatever.
Mhm. Buffalo.
Anyways, I was kicking it with him, and like I was kicking it with everybody, but I remember like kicking it with him, and like he kept me grounded like a lot of the time, because like just kicking it, listening to music, and like everyone's listening to music and just talking, right? And then I remember someone's either making food. We all have a task, right? We're either kicking it or like someone's cooking. And I remember Jaime not being in the picture, and I was like, I wonder where Jaime is. So I went to the closest room where he was staying. Oh my gosh, bro! The sight that I see was just horrendous. It was like the worst
like
thing.
foaming at
it,
the
was,
mouth.
it was literally the worst thing you want to see. He was in the corner of the room, curled up in a fucking ball.
No, really?
Like, what the?
Down bad.
Oh,
dude.
I was
that part of the
mad,
story.
and like I was mad. Like
I was on the bed in like fetal position.
I
Basically.
wasn't even
No
like,
way.
yeah, and like I was in such a good mood because I'm with my homies, like we're having a good time, and like I love Jaime, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you're not supposed to do this, and like I'm trying to like get his energy up because it's all about like his energy was down. He was in a dark
You can
place.
see my aura just black.
And we were in a good spot. So I was like, just come out with us. We'll bring you back to life. And bro, it did not work. What escalated was as follows.
So then I think what happened, if I remember correctly, like you ended up laying down with me because I was like, I can't, man. Like I can't. Like I just want to sleep or something. And then you laid down. I thought you laid with me because then Andrew came in a little later to check up on us. And then Andrew do you remember like you laid down with us too? Like it was all. I don't know if you remember any of this.
I think so.
I
honestly, the part that I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. Weren't you like head down on the toilet?
Yeah, that's a little after.
Yes, let's talk about.
So wait. So
I don't
hold on.
remember this. I remember the next part.
So then we all lay down, right? And then I think like, okay, well I'm with my homies. Like these are my 3 like best friends right here. Like I'm starting to feel good. I'm starting to relax a little bit, wind down, maybe start thinking maybe going to sleep, and then you guys could do whatever, right? No offense, Eddie. Eddie comes in, right? And he's like, hey, bro. Hey, where's your charger, bro? Hey, where's the charger? Hey, where's your charger?
Got the
And I'm
games
like-
on your phone.
And I'm like, Eddie, like I can't right now. Like I can't even think of this right now. Like Eddie, can you just?
And he was sober. He didn't take anything.
Oh, he didn't take anything?
No, he didn't take anything.
Oh
that night.
shit.
He was essentially like watching us. So
And then I remember you guys were kind of backing me up, like, hey, like he's kind of, Eddie, just leave him alone, And then he walks out. But I remember thinking like, fuck, like that shit was like waking me up. And then I think I stand up and I just go to the bathroom right away. And then I think I started getting nauseous. And I think I remember started throwing up because I remember when I was throwing up, you guys were watching me from the bedroom. Remember you and Andrew? And I was throwing up, and he was watching me, and I would just look up, and I would just see him, and I would just.
see, that's what I remember the most right there.
And then you guys couldn't see it. I remember Angel like going in there. He's like, I can't. And
I
he
was
just
getting
walked
mad
away.
at him, dude. Like I remember getting so
He's hella
mad
mad that I'm throwing
up, dude. It's because like at the end of the day, I keep saying this, like, you're not supposed to do this, and I okay, he probably couldn't control it, of course, but I'm like, in my head, like I was stupid, naive. I'm like, dude, you can control it. Like, why aren't you with us? Like, just hang out with us.
Yeah,
like
like,
you're doing this to yourself.
That's the vibe when I'm like, you don't think I want to have fun?
And I'm like, dude, come with us. Like, just go with us. And he's over here throwing up in the fucking on the toilet, and I'm getting mad at him. I'm like, I mean, I can't fucking do this right now. I'm like, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go hang out with them.
And
like,
he
you're pissing me
left.
off. And I just left him alone
You're
because
fine.
I was getting mad because like I was starting at that moment. I remember my heart rate started to like to pick up, and I felt like the vibes
Yeah.
of
Panic.
that.
And I could see that because like if you can't handle yourself, like, and you're both on shrooms, it's probably better that you just fucking walk away, and then you got to be selfish for a second,
So I left.
And Angel, like, not in a bad way, but like he'll panic in certain situations, like when we're in the water, So I could see where it's like, okay, I got to protect my own, But then they were out there in the living room. I remember you guys were having a good time. Like I think you guys were laughing or something as I was still in the bathroom, and I just remember thinking like, are they making fun of me? I was thinking like, dude, I think they're making fun of me. Like, what kind of friends are they? Like, I was down bad, and I was like, they're laughing, But I'm pretty sure you guys were just having a good time. And maybe like a couple comments of like, damn, he's throwing up in there, And then it ended up being, so it started kind of shifting the night, which the kind of sequence I would tell everyone was like, I went to the bathroom, taking a dump. The walls were kind of moving and stuff, and I was like, fuck. And I would get out, I'd wash my face. Real quick before I found this good sequence, I tried to eat some cereal. Not a good idea. Just didn't taste good, didn't look good. I was like, I took one bite, and I was just like, never mind. And then I started doing the sequence of using the bathroom, washing my face, and then I would talk with Chino, you, and Andrew, I think. Or Andrew maybe had been in the room by then. And that was a really good sequence for me because I remember like you and Chino were chilling, just talking anything. And I was just standing and I was just like keeping myself entertained, like whatever. Let's just say whatever.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, I would just go to the bathroom and sit down and kind of just like look at the walls and be like, okay, I think I'm still tripping out. And I would get out, wash my face, and then I would go back and talk to you guys. And I did that like so many times, but it was like so good because time was moving, you know? And I would just like, let's just keep conversating.
Y'all stayed up hella late that night, huh?
We stayed up for a while, I think. And I think the only bad thing was I remember thinking like, I hope you guys don't go to sleep. Like I remember thinking like,
was
fuck.
tripping.
Yeah, I was like, bro, please. I hope you and Chino were just kept talking. And I think the only bad thing about the night too was I had my nails painted black, and I remember like I hated them. Like it just made me uncomfy, and I was like scrubbing them with like hot water and like taking them off. And even since this day, like I haven't even painted them since then, really, because like it just feels weird now, you know?
Damn.
And so then yeah, we basically did that for a long time, and I remember getting like kind of to the point where I was pretty tired, and I just like laid down. We were still talking, and then I fell asleep. And then I woke up sober, bro. I've never been so grateful in my life because I remember thinking in my head, like, am I ever going to be, like, am I ever going to be the same? You know, like, am I ever going to be good? And yeah, it changed a little bit, but obviously not as crazy as I had like anticipated. So the next day I was like so happy to be sober. I didn't smoke like the whole trip after. I don't even think I drank or anything. And then I remember missing home. I missed my girlfriend at the time, like, huge. I like snapped her. I was like, dude, like I just want to be home right now, like for a second, you know? And I was just so chill the whole trip, just like not talking. I didn't really talk that much or anything. But yeah, that's my shroom trip for anyone that's like was curious.
That sounds like an actual nightmare, man. That sounds terrible. No, I wasn't there. That sounds terrible.
It's crazy because I look back at it and like I should have been comforting him, but I was just so mad at him for those reasons because he like I was like in my own.
I think
I
you
was
being on
being- I
shrooms,
was
you had to
being
protect
selfish.
yourself, you know? Like,
I was being selfish and I was being like mad that like he wasn't being in control, that like he let it take over, and then I was also mad like how post trip he was like super homesick, and I was like, dude, we're only here for a couple days, like how we've been here for one day, how are you homesick? And I remember that really ticked me off too, and like yeah, that really.
And
that
now
really,
you say, but now with the context, right?
yeah, but now
kinda understand?
like yeah, now I understand. Like now I understand for sure. Like and
He's going
even
through it.
then after the fact, like I recognized that I was like, fuck, I was being a dick, but I was still the only one that checked up on him. So
And I think like because Mammoth Lake's like 4-ish hours away, I'm never really that far from home, and I think that was also like a big thing was like, I know we're not leaving. Like I can't just drive home from San Francisco and be like, hey guys, like I didn't have a good trip, I'm just gonna go home. Like you can't leave,
and
you know?
Jaime's always the homie, so he drives everywhere because he has a mom car. So if he leaves, we leave. So it's kind of fucked.
Like
so
I had to stay.
He
Like,
he has to
I
take.
can't
the
cut the
team.
you know?
He can't cut the trip short. That was the first night, right?
That was like the first night or second night. Might have been first night, but we stayed there for like 4 days, so it was like
Yeah.
still the first half, you know? Andrew, do you like remember anything of the trip? Kind of.
Veteran.
It was 4 days.
Salute.
We were there,
Salute.
had fun, got fucked up, went on hikes, and that's about it.
It was
Damn.
good scenery though. Like some stuff, like we went to the waterfall. I think that day we ran that day and stuff. I would think just to go back on like you, yeah, because you're on shrooms too. I think it was kind of like the job of the watcher. No offense, Eddie, but like it would have been nice for the watcher to be like, hey, are you good? Like what can I do? Kind of what's going on, you know? But
fuck, everybody was on shrooms, huh? Like
well,
Chino was on shrooms
yeah,
too. Huh?
besides Eddie, but it
Damn.
was good. I mean, like it was good after it was, you know, like it was good because I was sober. Like I'm.
Yeah,
Like I
you're
can't, it's not going to
chilling.
be an endless bad trip for the whole trip, which was nice, you know? But I remember being like, it changed for a second. I was just like, fuck, bro. Like, just in
Yeah.
my head so much after, you know?
You think you ever take shrooms again or any psychedelics?
I don't really even need to. I don't feel like I need to yet. Probably maybe in like a few years, but right now, bro, like, even weed's like, that's enough of a challenge. Like, why would I do shrooms? Like, why would I jump a step? Like, there's no reason to, you know? For me, like, right now, I'm chilling, you know?
Yeah.
How come though? Like just because the past?
Yeah, just because like the past, and then even with weed itself is just so on and off. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's
It
bad.
be fucking you up sometimes, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
You
so,
be having your dark moments.
so, and for you guys like that listen to the pod, like in the past like 3 weeks, I've only smoked twice, and even like both those times was like it's just like a darkness overshadowing, and it's like a constant battle as you're high. Like Make sure you're having a good time. Make sure you're having a good time. So I'm like thinking like, why even fight that all the time? Like, you know, why even do that to myself? Like, for what? So I'm thinking like if I do acid or shrooms, like acid or shrooms, like any psychedelics.
Anyways,
like any
you wanna fuck up
psychedelics,
his
you
whole
know?
chemical makeup here.
Like exactly though. That's my reaction. Like, why would I go so intense on doing anything like that where I know that would be like a few hours and it would be even more intense?
Dude, I remember hearing stories about in middle school about girls doing acid. Like, I was 13 years old, dude, and these
Really?
you remember?
Who?
You remember that? You remember this, Andrew?
I only know one
No.
person. Like, I remember I was like a sophomore in high school, and he told me he did acid.
I used to
was
hang
like,
out
"Oh,
with
shit."
like, hang out with some popular kids.
Angel
Bro.
was a popular
Nah,
kid.
We went
But
to this.
I hung out with like some like jocks because I played
Yeah.
football, like
Yeah,
Pop
varsity,
Warner, Pop
baby.
Warner varsity football. So like I hung
Uh-huh.
out with a couple like jock kids, and I was like around the circle, and I remember like there was this one girl that was a cheerleader. She had done like regularly like popped. It was normal. Like you never heard of this shit?
Can you say it? I'll bleep it. Who the
Hey.
fuck was that?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
we
that
know.
giving so
No,
much?
we'll bleep it out.
Yeah, okay. Is that giving so much? Even saying that?
What?
She's a
We'll
Mormon.
bleep it out. Stop saying it because we're gonna have to keep bleeping it out.
All right.
Hey, real quick.
She's a good girl.
Me and Jaime, we had that little stunt last episode where we named the hottest people from high school
Oh,
straight
crazy
out
guys.
of the yearbook. Borderline sexual harassment.
Stop.
And
Low key.
bro, we got nothing but like good responses for it,
Yeah?
which is kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
Any negative responses?
O-
Before
only
you
only
say positive.
one, but
Only
like one as in like be careful. You know.
Mm.
I remember one of my friends. I don't know how I can say it because I don't want to bleep it out. I don't want Chris to bleep it out. But she texted us and she's like, "Hey, like, you had name dropped me, and I had told her I was gonna name drop her because she's close." She's like, which is cool. Like, I don't care. She's like, but do you think maybe saying like the first and last names of people might be a little too much? And then me and Chris kind of started thinking like, shit, like, is it too much? You know, like we're saying first and last, high school, we're, you know, but then we're kind of thinking like two things. One, we're still small, and I don't think anyone's gonna even like go in deep. And two, like we're not saying anything bad. We're literally just saying like, hey, bro,
You're
you were
sexy.
so attractive in high school that I still even when I see you in this yearbook, it's still bringing up so much. Like,
Yeah.
it's nothing crazy. Like where I'm like, damn, do you remember this and this and this of this person? So I think in like we told ourselves like if anyone reaches out that we did name drop that wants us to edit or anything, like we'll easily do that. Like that's fine.
Well,
but if
wait.
no one said,
Just kidding.
yeah, we said that. Remember we said if
I
someone
think we-
reaches
yeah,
out,
Yeah, we said something like that.
I'll put the picture. So then.
Man. Hey.
So let's let Chris take your dub. I'll start it off because it's a kind of alley oop. So
Screenshots?
One of the girls.
Why don't we build up here?
Receipts?
Let's build up.
That's what I'm saying. This was
Mine
the
was
first one.
smaller.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, go for it.
So I had reposted our clip. of
My
something,
story that I posted promoting the podcast, my personal account,
but I reposted it on my
on
account.
his personal account.
And the girl, one of the girls that he name dropped, we'll bleep it.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. That's all you had to say.
Yeah, you know Andrew.
Honestly, I don't know who that is.
Okay, it's
I
okay.
used to say she was banging every day at lunch. Her name's.
Okay, so then
I'll show you.
we she liked my story. And I remember screenshotting like to Chris like, "Ooh, like she liked the story. Like, did she watch it? Did she not?" But I was like, "I think this is good for you, but
Because she
also
doesn't
good for
usually
me."
like your story.
Yeah, she doesn't like my story, you know. But she just recently made an Instagram not so long ago, so I think you know. And what?
It's because I closed the pizza box. I looked at Angel and he was like,
And then Chris gets oh sorry, you can
I
go.
get a follow notification
Uh-huh.
that this girl has followed me
Oh,
on Instagram.
So she must have seen it.
She had to have seen it, right?
for sure, 100%.
Like if she doesn't usually like the stories, she doesn't follow me. She only has like fucking 60
You know how
followers.
you find out?
You know? Let me find out.
Should've just
Yeah,
slid in,
fuck
Chris.
around.
Should've just slid in.
Slide in and find out
You
right now.
slide in
Slide
and
in.
find
Slide in
out.
right now on the pod. Oh, you
What
know
do
what
I
pod.
say?
You just say, hey.
Hey, did you?
Have you communicated with her at all?
Never in my
Then you should say
goddamn
something.
life.
You just say something.
But he
you
liked
guys
her
followed each
story,
other.
right?
I did like a story, I'll be honest.
So that's a good. And then you know,
Just gotta slide in sometime.
I think the ball's still in your court since she followed you. You
She
know,
posted that new SZA album, and I was like, "Hey, you like SZA? I like SZA."
Damn right. Goddamn right.
and then it didn't stop there. One of the girls that I had name dropped reposted, like
Yeah.
posted actually just
Her
own story
of our podcast.
with our timestamp saying thanks for the shout out. And you know, of course, me, bro. I think this girl's beautiful. I'm like, oh my god. I had to cook up a good song. I reposted her post a little R&B. Didn't Chanel by fucking, I think it was like Lauryn Hill or something. And I put hella time into the story, even though it's so basic. And I'm not gonna say the rest. Should I give them the other stuff?
No.
No, right? Too
Hey,
much.
real quick, going back to me and Noel's little shoddy that's been liking both of our shits. I posted for science last night.
For science.
I know you all seen it.
Oh.
Fix it later.
I posted a story. I never post stories of myself. Like you guys probably know. I don't post like selfies or like thirst traps. Last night, I had to show off my little Christmas sweater, you know what I mean? And she liked it. After the whole fucking thing with Noel, you know, I'm like, damn.
So she liked Chris's, then liked Noel's, then liked Chris's.
Mine again.
So-
and then I posted another story today.
she's got some
just a
taste.
simple repost of our reel, and she liked that too. And I was like, wow.
So it's only Noel.
You guys are on opposite ends of the spectrum too.
Stop bringing
You got-
it to this.
You have to repost. You have to post something tomorrow,
yeah, we gotta
Look good.
See what's going on.
and we need to see what's going on because you're clearly friends. And I'm not shaming her, bro. Do what you gotta do. You're
Yeah,
single. I don't give a
that's
fuck.
whatever.
You know, I would do that too. But I'm just curious now, like, what's gonna happen? You know, like, is
I'm
she gonna
kinda
like
curious,
eventually
too.
gonna be like,
Let's see.
I gotta choose one, you know, or something like that, or is she just gonna keep like ping pong, boom, 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 boom?
Yeah, how do we play this, Noel? Like, what do we do?
Honestly, let's see. Let's.
Do we just keep up the pace?
Let's see who the
like
better
this is?
jiu-jitsu person is, huh?
I say you go with like a photo. We see what
I
happens.
don't think the belt's gonna save you on this one.
I think
No.
you know, Noel has favorite odds.
genetics and fucking.
She's got quite some versatility and taste. You got, short stature.
Bro, I'm
white
5'6".
boy, skinny, versus
6'3".
handsome god.
Hey, but
Bro,
who would-
in
who-
any scenario, Noel comes
No,
out
no,
on
hey,
top.
not the turkey trot. Hey!
Oh yeah, that cardio fucks me up right there.
Oh man.
But
I feel like there's a chance that both of you guys can win, though.
yeah,
We both hit.
I think if she doesn't care and you guys don't care, bro, like
I still.
the world's yours, you know?
tag team it up.
Once
That-
Noel breaks up with his girl.
You guys keep telling me that she was 16. That's what's running through my head.
I
right
know,
now.
but
bro,
we
yesterday I
mind
was
fucked Noel. He was demons, bro. He's like, dude, are you serious? Like, is she seriously? And then we didn't even answer at the end.
No,
We just kept to ponder
yeah,
and stop
you guys
responding.
fucking left me on. I was like, no way.
Pour
both
another
of
one,
them-
Andrew, for all of us.
I
If you don't
got
mind,
it,
please.
Dragon.
Yeah. And then lastly, our last dub. Wait, should I say the last dub or should we just keep that in private?
What's the last dub? Oh, I don't think you say that.
All right,
man.
sorry. She's just too much. You know, we'll do that off camera.
Yeah, you don't want to talk about that.
That's beautiful.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Let's
And-
point out the fact that
Angel knows.
I bagged that up first.
Oh my god! In middle school.
Okay, well now she knows.
I'm a leader. I'm here. I'm the captain.
Uh-huh.
Andrew has. I know. I don't gotta tell her past or his past, but he's the captain as well.
You guys are
He's the captain as well.
Look at him.
You guys are
Me and
undeserving of that.
Did it before you, boy.
She is literally an angel.
So she can stay in your DMs, say what she want. But me and Andrew,
Noel, do you know who we're talking about?
we been did.
I
We been
think
done
so.
that. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Wait, you said
Oh,
But like wholesome. But just enough where I was like, I'm just
you
like, wow,
believe
that's
that?
nice. Like she watches the pods, you know.
The world's going to hell in a breadbasket when she's DMing me.
Yeah, she just got sent. Hey, bro, they fucking name dropped you. And no, she was saying no. She gave us some in depth. Like she watches it.
She
And
don't
I was
watch
just
it.
like,
She
watches.
someone of your caliber, you know, someone of your
It is an
stature.
honor.
Maybe she started watching on my episode.
What's he up to?
I'm dead.
And you know what's the crazy part?
Speaking
So this
of
girl
exes.
is phenomenal, right?
Phenomenal. Sensational.
She broke up with Angel because Angel wasn't even giving her like the time of day because he was so focused in wrestling.
Is that what?
I mean, he was 12
Right?
years old.
I don't
He really
remember, dude. I was 12.
Oh, all of a
I
sudden
don't
he doesn't remember. Was it
Is
Alzheimer's?
that what I told you?
That's what you said, right? Or something like that. Like, now that she can defend herself. So he's been telling a lie for all these years. Hey, yeah, bro, she broke up. I didn't give a fuck.
No, honestly,
in actuality,
I heard a lot of rumors.
Angel was
I heard a
crying
lot of
with
rumors.
snot
I heard a
bubbles.
lot of rumors. I swear to God. And there was even one rumor that I heard that it was even like a joke. Like the whole like she was like dared to like ask me out.
I
So,
can
like,
see that.
There's a lot of So you can believe what you want, and like aside from
I bet you won't date Angel for 2 weeks. I swear to God.
She's like, ew, oh my god.
How much?
aside from the fact
Where?
that I've been there. No, I'm just kidding. But like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Okay,
you
how do you
know?
take it? What is your truth?
Did
Dude,
you,
I was
did
keep
you,
it quick.
I was 12. I don't know.
Did you guys kiss?
Yeah, we kissed.
They kissed.
It was like,
Holy
it was
shit.
my girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
can
Wait,
say that.
Andrew, have you kissed this girl?
Oh, this is for you.
Yeah.
Andrew was in there? Really? How did I not know any of this? Okay, it's not surprising now, but like, what? Wow.
You know what they say.
I think we just let like a 10-second silence ensue after
Can we take a shot? Everyone chug it. Ready?
Moment of silence.
No, just drink it. Drink it all. Drink it all. Drink it all. Drink it all. 3, 2, 1.
Sweet all Eskimo bros, huh?
No, drop save. Noel, come on. What's so bad?
Hey, did you know that Angel was the one that asked the Eskimo Bros question
Seriously?
in the Q&A?
You're sick. You
And
just
then
wanted us to talk
And
about
then
it.
he asked who's top and bottom between y'all.
Oh my God!
I just wanted to
Exposed.
spark some
Not
conversation.
Angel jerking off to our answers.
No,
Oh yeah, what would you do? The next question: what would you do to him?
Nah, dude, you're gonna think I'm a dick, but I honestly thought I'm like, y'all didn't get that many questions, so I was like, I'm gonna give y'all questions. I
We
swear,
got like
yeah.
70.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys got a lot of questions though.
2
so
episodes
talk that.
worth.
Alright.
2 episodes.
Shout out to
2 hours.
That's what I'm
and a
saying.
half
Shout out to
episodes.
3 hours and a half.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the-
it's 3.5 hours, like the whole pod.
Shout out.
Hey, wait, real quick. So Angel got us some boof ass gifts.
Fuck y'all. Hey, no, this is why we really here. I got them some fucking stunning gifts. I'm the only friend that got gifts ready. I think Andrew said he had
Bitch, it's
gifts,
not even
but
Christmas
Yeah, I
yet.
just didn't bring it. 'cause
Andrew
I
said he
didn't
had
know.
gifts ready.
I didn't know we were doing the exchange.
It's what, the 22nd?
chose for sure.
My girlfriend had gifts for them.
Shout out Liz.
All I gotta say is fuck
Shout
Shout out
y'all.
Liz. She gave us some
And
good
shout
ass
out
gifts,
to,
beanies
to
and
me
all
and
stuff.
my girl because we real homies.
Mhm.
But nah. We just have gifts for them because I have a girlfriend, so like she's really on top of her shit when it comes to things like this. So that's why I have gifts ready, or else I would have had them ready the 24th. But I would have got y'all stuff anyways.
I'm gonna have you already the 28th.
Because
I'm sure.
The dead ass, yeah.
I got one for
It ain't
you.
happening.
I was supposed to
Playa.
give Chris a birthday
Where's
gift.
that Amazon?
And yeah,
That's
we
true.
did.
Yeah, you destroyed my
We did my
tickets.
my girlfriend's gifts giving already to them before the podcast.
Ringy.
But we wanted to
Ringy?
save my gifts for the podcast.
All right, let's
so.
go in sequence.
Everybody get a nice tag.
Yeah, I think everyone
Noel,
got custom
look at the
tags.
show him. Show him the camera.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's like a heart.
Aww.
I got ringy because I get ringy from all the time.
All right, I'll
It's
go
me.
first.
Yeah, we'll go 1, 1, 1, 1.
It says tu panzon,
In-
which
insider
means
between
like
us.
fat ass in Spanish.
Insider.
From
He got really fat after what season? Was it high school or
I
college
was
season?
never fat.
But you gained
Okay, when I got in a
you
relationship
gained
for the
30
first like
pounds.
year, I was.
you gained
fat.
like 20 pounds that made us call you like. It was during the Valley Boy days,
No,
right?
you guys used to call me fat ass in high school when I was like 110 pounds.
Was it?
Yes.
Was that the
That's
reason
when it
why? I
started,
don't know.
and then I actually got a little fat.
Can we hold this?
Yeah, could you? All right. Should we get some ASMR on the wrapping paper?
It's quality content right there, boys.
That's the Samsung Q2U microphone.
Mm.
$70.
Should
Okay.
everyone start opening their gifts? Like
No, 1 and 1 and
Okay,
1.
okay,
It's
okay,
easier
okay.
to edit.
Yep.
Holy, shit!
Oh.
Wow! These motherfuckers love.
Okay, we love this rap group called the Flatbush Zombies, and I've never had merch until this Christmas. And he just got me a Flatbush Zombie shirt. They make the best fucking merch, dude,
I only got it because he's
in the
bum ass
world,
certified.
man.
I know how what's the word frugal you are?
Yeah.
I know how like
I know how fragile
cheap
you are.
I am.
how fragile.
Call a spade a spade.
No, Chris is like, I know I mentioned that Andrew was like frugal, but like if we want to talk about frugal, like Chris,
Yeah,
bro,
down
I'm
bad.
surrounded by
These are
frugality,
sick,
bro.
too.
Like
Not-
I
and I
think-
mean,
sick
no,
ass
no, me and Jaime like our money long.
No,
I don't
matter
know.
what, no matter what we got, we spend.
Some
Yeah, no
Oakland
matter
A's
what's
type
going on.
beat.
Can I
Nice.
talk, Chris?
Anyway,
Can
sorry.
I talk? I know it's your pod, but
Go ahead, bud.
no, me and Jaime like never are afraid to spend money, and like I feel like you and Andrew are like always so timid. But anyways, back
Got
to
my
back
check.
to it. Y'all about y'all cheddar,
All
but
right, let's go. Switch it up. Hold this. All right. Ringy.
Ringy.
Because he gets ringworms all the time in jiu-jitsu. This is a cozy ass episode, man.
Cozy.
We gotta do this like once a month. Just the whole squad on. Hey. You've been getting some cozy ass teas lately.
Oh,
Young
Fucking sick.
Young Midoriya.
Oh my
Young
god.
Midoriya
My Hero
on the
Academia motherfucking represent. Me and him the same. We dogs out here.
tie-dye-ish, because
That's
that's
a
what
W.
Jaime likes.
I
Fuck
love
with
the
y'all
tie-dye.
thigh. I'm a
Oh,
homie.
yeah,
my,
man.
I'm wearing that. Hey, Saparuni.
They said
Hard jewelry. Shout out Hard Jewelry. I forgot the owner, whoever makes the hard jewelry.
We'll put the link.
Shout out to him. He's the homie. He was started off small. He's
Can
big
you
now.
hold this for me still?
Hey, you should have got me the camo Flatbush shirt. That never sold.
you.
I'm just
That's
kidding.
the only one that did sell out.
Oh,
I know Flatbush, their merch always sells out, and they made this like honky ass camo shirt, and it didn't
been up
sell
for,
out
like,
for
Not
shit.
been
Andrew
up
wearing a camo
years.
hat.
been
But
up for,
it's
like,
different.
This is digi camo though.
It's just the M. Ooh, cozy ring. Hold on.
This is like one of my favorite jewelry sites. It's like
We're
it's
plugging them.
affordable. It's nice stainless steel.
What's the name of the
Crazy
site?
ass designs. Hardjewelry.com.
That's cozy.
They do limited drops.
Nice.
Got him
Hoping
an
it fits
angel to
one.
always think about me
Nice.
when
That's
you know
sick.
he's out there.
When I'm having a bad trip and Angel doesn't want to deal with me, I'll just be like, you know what? He's in here
Hey,
in
that's an
spirit.
angel.
It's an
That's
angel, yeah.
perfect.
It's
bro.
an
That's
angel
sick.
ring.
I appreciate it.
That's good, man. And Jaime wears a lot of rings and like flamboyant
Half of them are
rings
mine.
like that.
Hey,
Sick.
that eye ring everyone loves.
Damn, why don't I'm not wearing any? But I'm a ring fanatic. I got like a lot of rings.
Keep them on you.
Noah, could you mic him up?
Ugh, hold on, let me show the back of this while he's doing that.
Holy shit.
I don't know, I haven't even seen it yet.
For the freedom, for the love, for the acid, for the truth, for the balance.
Dude, I was debating so hard on keeping it, so just know.
Damn.
Just know I'm
That's fucking sick, man.
no player.
You're gonna get.
I got Noel some cones.
Hey, that girl's gonna
Sure,
choose me
incense.
over Noel. I'll tell you that much.
They smell really good.
What is it?
They're like they're incense, but like in a cone form. You just you light them up.
Ooh.
You gotta put it on a platform though.
Double down, huh?
I need to see these.
You gotta put it on like a platform, so make sure like your shit doesn't burn.
Yo, do you fuck with incense pretty heavily, Angel?
Heavy, bro. Like me and my girl to go to SF to like this particular store in like
Hey,
in
that's
mine
dope.
Sorry.
That's a nice shirt.
just for incense. So
Cozy.
It's gonna look good on you.
Oh my
Bro, I
gosh.
love black clothes.
I know you
Yeah.
love black and then just that sick ass graphic.
Yeah.
Damn.
He likes taking
Cozy.
people's.
Socks. Honestly, the socks are
yeah, it's
sick.
Dia de los Muertos. Both of them are the same.
Can you say that a little more Hispanic?
Dia de los Muertos.
No, Angel's a fluent Spanish
Dia de
speaker.
los
You just said it like
Muertos.
that.
Oh yeah, but it's the same. The shirt and like the socks are like the same.
Cozy.
W.
Andrew. Now we're on the last.
Yep.
To Drewski from
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Andrew. Dog.
Well,
Dog. Chris Mariscal. Dog. Angel.
Are we doing more of this?
Noel, what are the chances that girl listens to this pod? She's well aware that we have this podcast. I think it's 20%.
She followed me.
30%? What do you think?
50.
50%?
She's seen both.
Okay,
of
if
you
me
guys.
and Noel are both on together,
Yeah.
she has to know we're friends, right? Like, obviously
has
we're
to.
friends, bro.
She was. I saw.
Put the mic on him, Angel.
Little Dragon Ball vibe.
That's
Yeah.
sick, man. That's a good
No,
color.
I got my
too.
boy
That's a
some
nice color.
gasolina.
Good color
Nice
scheme.
color.
I balled out on Drew. Not
Damn,
gonna lie.
Angel has
Ain't gonna
really
lie.
good.
Oh,
fuck,
whoa,
there's
wait a
another
minute.
one.
Another.
Something under it.
I balled out on Drewski.
There's
Not gonna lie.
another one.
I balled out on all y'all. Fuck y'all.
champion.
Little runner.
Running this right
run
now.
skirt.
What the
Dude,
hell?
that's fucking wet.
Fire,
Dude, and they had every single color, but like, I'm like, he's a runner, bro. Like, he needs,
Yeah,
he
he
needs
needs
to
to
stand
he
out.
stands out.
Like, we out
Hazards
here.
and
My boy
shit.
need to get protected.
That's dope.
That's
yeah,
sick.
that's nice.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Angel's
we
probably
are.
got the best drip out of us.
Yeah,
By just a little bit. I
absolutely.
think I'm second. And you can clearly
Yeah.
see that he's got him and his
Got
girl.
good taste.
Him and his girl go shopping consistently for drip.
Yeah, thrifting and
You're
shit.
thrifting.
And if you guys
shopping.
don't see that right now, you know, not that,
Dude, I got
not that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
thanks,
man.
Angel.
Cozy.
That's dope.
Same.
You went off, man. You don't go that
Light
hard.
one up
Yeah,
right
you
now.
didn't
Light
have to
one
go
up for
all
the
that
pod.
hard, bro. Honestly, a $5 gift card would have been good. Keep it this way.
That's big
Yeah,
dick
they're cool.
energy.
You have
If I
to
ever
cozy
seen it.
ring.
put the
Look at
lighter on it for a second.
That's
Like,
nice,
let them
man.
bitches light.
W's
rape
all
joke right now?
around.
Yep, W's all around. And they got facial, like face care for my girlfriend. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
face
lit-
clear,
yeah.
beanies, and a shirt for.
Angel's
Yeah.
girlfriend
What are you
also
thinking,
got us
Noel?
individual gifts.
Why are you laughing?
The goat.
A lot to unpack.
You want to continue with the
There's a lot
questions?
going on here.
Yeah, let's hit one. Are humans the most dangerous animals on the planet?
Fuck. I think our brains are the most dangerous.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We can make tools and shit.
Because like you gotta
know?
think about it. Like, are we talking about physical? Like, if we talk physically?
Physicality?
Yeah, physicality. I was gonna say that word. Is that a word?
I don't know. Our physicality.
anatomically.
Autonomy.
Anatomy.
Constituents.
Yeah, but anyways, I think if you think about it, like in those terms,
Yeah.
our brain is the most. Yeah.
That's all we
Intelligent.
got, dude, honestly. I mean, our bodies are like
we,
good.
we could
but
destroy like bugs, birds,
But
small
like
and a lot of
rodents.
stuff.
What if we're in a pack though? Like
Yeah.
pre-modern humans, like we're just mobbing and fucking
Got a bunch of
groups,
spears and shit.
Like, we got whole
like,
civilization to go like beat up on people.
We
or,
used
like,
to
other
fuck up
animals
buffalo,
or like
bro.
whatever.
Yeah,
it is,
bro.
you know?
We're chasing after bisons for like 4 days. In
They
a
were
row,
at the
you
point
know?
of being extinct.
But yeah,
Yeah,
bisons
it's
were
bad.
fucking fucked because of like
Yeah.
the white man.
Yeah. it was
They
my
wanted to
people.
fuck Native Americans, so they just like
it
did
was
a.
Native Americans that would like hunt them down.
No, I
Yeah,
think
but
the white
it was
people.
enough. It was enough to like sustain the population. Like
Because
it was
Native
okay.
Americans would like
But then-
worship the animals, you know?
Well, no, they
The
knew
good
that
way.
they. I believe that they knew that
It's
they
your
need.
fault.
It's my fault.
I believe that they knew that they used them for food and fucking protection, and then the white man are dangerous, and they were like, fucking kill as many bison as you can to fuck these guys, and they killed like so many. I don't even know the
Yeah.
number because I don't want to. Here's a statistic.
Pretty sure they're still like a protected species because they're like so almost
Low now.
extinct.
But they used to probably cover the fucking America.
Yeah. I think it's the brain for show. Like it's the ability to like make tools and plan out like sophisticated plans on a hunt. You know, like
Keep it 100 though. You faced with the bear.
no, you're
He's
dead.
gonna fuck you up though. You know.
I don't know because I think
He's gonna fuck little mama bear, bro. Like
Hey,
with
Roger
her
though,
cubs.
Roger would handle that. you know?
Roger's different.
Yeah, dude. If we're all together, I think we could all armbar it.
Yeah.
But if it's just
Armbars in
solo,
a headlock.
one on one, dude, I don't think we got it, dude.
If you guys had to choose an animal to be that's smaller than what you currently are, what would it be?
Domestic or wild? Anything?
Anything. What'd you say, Andrew?
Eagle. I'm a fly, bro. That sounds so fun. Shit on
Fly.
people too, or like
Yeah, I think a bird,
projectile
an eagle,
impact
because that's
and
like an
shit.
apex bird, dude. Like nobody's fucking with you if you're an eagle, you know.
I've seen a clip of an eagle grabbing a goat and then just fucking carrying it, and then it just drops it in like a cliff and then just kills it.
That
and then
being-
just eats it later, you know?
That being said, I just saw a video on Instagram. All my Instagram reels are just like animal videos, like whether it's like the ocean or anything, just gnarly ass animal videos. And I saw this one like a few days ago. It was an eagle. They can swim, dude. They swim with their wings. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, wow. What
And
is
they-
that called? A butterfly stroke?
Yeah, and they got fucking eaten by an alligator.
Oh fuck.
You fuck around and you find out, huh? He's like, woo! Having a good
You
time.
fucking find out.
Noel?
I think it'd be sick to be a cat, because it's like all you do is fucking just relax and sleep, and then like you die early, but it's like, bro, your whole life was just so like chill,
Tampered.
you know? Yeah.
Were cats made, right? Like cats are kind of made
Like
to get to where they are,
Yeah.
right?
I think so. They come
They
from
evolved into be like domesticated. Yeah.
devolved or whatever.
Yeah, like any animal that we actually see is like not harmful to us, really. Because if they were, they're fucking. They're
Yeah.
not here. You know, it's fucking fucked.
What about you, Noel? Would you be? Sorry, I cut
Smaller
you.
than you. You're big though, so you could choose like
A bison.
Like a leopard.
you could choose a
Is that
bear.
what-
A werewolf.
You could choose a bear and it's smaller.
No, a leopard's huge,
Are they?
right? They're kind of like a big ass cat, no?
I think they're
Okay,
a
then,
smaller cat. Like they're not as big as a lion, but they're small and like super agile. And, like,
Okay, that's valid.
muscular. you
I
know?
would say weight. Let's go by weight, and I think you're probably way more than them.
a little
why-
less than a
Why a
leopard.
leopard?
I don't know. They just seem so agile. They're like hunters. They're not the prey. They're, I guess.
They're the predator.
They're predator.
They're,
That'd be
predator.
good.
They're apex predator.
Uh huh.
I think a cat would be like a big
And
cat
then
like that would be
also-
cozy because you're just having fun and then just hunting shit. Who's threatening you? You know, like a hippopotamus. Just stay out of the water.
Oral sex or vaginal sex?
Wait, what?
Fuck y'all. I want to choose the animal I want to be.
Okay, dude. Sorry.
I'd be a fucking sloth.
Oh my god!
dumb.
Why a
That'd be
sloth?
Sick, dude.
Just because you're
Go back to
cozy?
that. No, that's not climactic anymore. That's not climactic anymore.
Angel's cooking that up.
I'd want to be a sloth. Yeah, I was cooking that up. Had a little story
Angel's
for
waiting
it.
for her to say Angel.
Oh, yeah, I was waiting for the angel. Whatever.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Nope, whatever.
He saw that question. He had to. What would you say? Oral or vaginal?
Yeah.
Horny ass
Yeah, you're sick.
bitch.
Me
Me getting munched on, huh? Getting munched on, huh?
I haven't got munched yet.
Okay.
Still
Yet.
pending.
Mm.
I did shave my asshole like 3 weeks ago, but
Just to
in
prepare.
preparation for nothing.
yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I think vaginal for the most part, but man, oral's great. Oral's great.
Wait, would you say vaginal or oral?
What did I just say?
Sorry,
I've heard
dude.
so many dudes be like, "Dude, oral sex is so much better than vaginal sex." Ugh.
I would never like.
I
I
don't
would
know.
never be content with like. Okay, I'm always gonna
Just
get oral
oral.
ever or vaginal. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's fine. You know.
Yeah, I think both are great. You know, I don't think I'd want one over the other. You know, like forever.
Okay. Oral or anal?
What if you had to pick one? If you had to pick one for the rest of your life, only
Dude,
one, oral or vaginal, which one are you going?
I think oral slept on though. Like there's
Oh man, there's so many combinations.
it's just it's just damn, dude. Some people. I'm not gonna.
I saw a video where this girl
Tiana Trump, bro, the
grabbed
head doctor.
powerful.
She grabbed his ball so it like pull his dick down, and then she
Oh
went,
my
and then she. That was recently. I was like,
bro, bring it back
Jesus.
to that one podcast you guys had with that.
Says what she wants,
Says what
Char?
she wants, bro. Like, do you guys hear what
Dude,
she
she
was
never
saying?
gave us the Spurs. I'm kind of pissed.
Yeah, dude, she didn't.
I wanted the Spurs and the coconut oil.
that was clutch. What were you saying though? She.
But she
She's
like
sick,
how
though.
she
She's
like
cool.
talked about how you're supposed to like devour it, and you're supposed to like
You're supposed
get
to
the
suck it
ball,
from the back. She
suck it from the
says,
back, get the balls in. Like I haven't had any of that, but
like
like
the gooch.
bro. Okay, if I've like loved what I've had to this point, and I haven't had what she's talked about, like
Who
there's
knows?
just such there's a
There's-
world
there's
out
a
there. to
Netherland out there.
discover,
There's a
bro,
nether.
and there's wow.
Maybe there's an afterlife.
I am. I don't know, dude. It's just you could find out.
You fuck around.
Fuck around and find out. You know what I mean?
What about you guys? Set the tone.
I say, like you guys, I agree. Like both.
You
say
gotta
both,
pick
right?
one.
This fucking
Fuck, it's
PC
just
ass
like-
answer,
You can't
dude.
please everybody in this life.
Politician.
Where? What are we on?
Is there any
Okay,
left,
then
Andrew?
vaginal.
There we go.
Okay,
Say the
I say
word.
that.
Say with your chest. Bro.
Yeah.
With your fucking chest.
That's it.
That's it, dog. We're out.
Damn.
Wow. Sober as a bitch.
Somewhere as a fucker. Nothing, huh?
You guys want to hit the link tree? Venmo us. We can fund the alcohol for next pack.
You guys want to talk about why me and Jaime had that argument that
Oh
one time?
my God, we need to talk about that.
Yo,
you wanna do that?
was I there?
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
there.
I was
there.
You were there.
I don't remember that shit being like that heated. To be honest, like
Dude,
days
dude, it's
after, I
heated.
was kind of shocked that you guys were like still mad at each
I
other.
think you weren't
I-
even
I
in
thought
the
it was, like-
room at that point.
Yeah, I was
didn't
sleeping in.
think-
well,
In the living room,
I
right?
was there. Like I heard it. I just did not think it was as intense as like it really was.
I thought it would blow over. I think like
Mhm.
similar. Like in the moment, it was like, oh shit, they're actually mad. But it was
Yeah.
like you didn't think it was gonna continue.
I give your side.
I'm gonna go
because I told the
pee.
Mammoth
Why don't
story.
you guys talk about it?
So let's talk about like our one and only, or like pretty much our only argument that we had, like that pretty much resulted in us not talking for like probably like a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have been sooner. It probably would have ended like we probably would have resolved it sooner if I'd like lived nearby. But at the time, I was going to Sac State because I thought I was gonna live my life and explore my dreams. But you know that was
COVID happened.
I think we were all I think we were all disappointed once COVID happened. But you know I was out there living my life for about a week or so.
Fuck! he got,
I really didn't have a fucking college experience, dude. This
he
is
signed
bullshit.
the papers, then went home.
Yep, just showed up to orientation and came back. So, anyways, I was out there. It was like my second month. I was like February. I started the spring semester. So transfer student, you know, MJC, whatever. I don't gotta get into that. But we had arranged for the homies to come through. Jaime, Chris, and Andrew. Noel wasn't in the picture because he was doing his own thing. I think he was still in Mexico. But
I was here.
no, I'm fucking around. I'm being racist. But they were arranged to come through, slide. I think it was a Friday, right? It was the end of the week.
A weekend or something.
It was the end of the
Definitely
week.
had
They're
to be
gonna
a
come
weekend.
through on a Thursday night or Friday night. And I remember I had a big test the next day. I had a huge test, so I was stressed out for that because it was like the placement test to make sure I wouldn't like have to take a fucking English class to get into this honors like English class, whatever. I had to take this exam, right? So, and we had planned on like kicking it and like playing cards and just hanging out with the homies.
We were into poker at that time.
Yeah, like my environment at the time was playing poker like every single night, drinking. I wasn't drinking or doing anything at the time. I was just strictly a hard addict gambler. Like we would gamble like quarters, dollars, but like I was bro, every fucking night we would be like, "Want to run it? Yay." Y'all, we had like these crazy slogans. I can't even think about them right now, but like
I could think of
poker
one.
tonight, like y'all I don't even know, like y'all trying to like whatever. And I remember we had arranged to get y'all to come slide through with the boys and play poker. Somehow for that reason they weren't gonna slide that night, but you guys slide through and we went to go get Chick-fil-A, had fun.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
I
I forgot about
remember-
that. I
I
think it was the
remember-
first time I had Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, there's a Chick-fil-A out there in Sac. I remember my friend Gabe Ortega. Why am I name dropping? But it doesn't matter.
Shout
Gabe,
out.
Shout out Gabe. He
whatever.
was my roommate, but he was a neighbor nearby, and he had like hit me up. He's like, I think I had like I had showed like a story, like posted a story like, oh, the boys are in town or something.
The boys are here.
And he said, hey, like let's kick it, like let's all kick it. So we came back to my apartment. I had the chips. They weren't even my chips for the poker set, right? We were just borrowing them. They were like the neighborhood chips from like whenever the homies are trying to play, someone had the chips. So I had the chips and we were playing. Gabe pulled up. No one else was there, right? It was just Gabe and us.
Yeah, no, I think Champ was
I think
gone,
it was just
and
us, yeah.
Champ was
Yeah.
gone for some reason.
My boy Champ was gone. He was my roommate. My boy Sahil. Shout out to them. They were my roommates, but they had left for whatever reason. And we were kicking it, and I remember we were getting faded in the hoe.
Faded in the hoe.
Faded in the hoe. We was drinking. I remember
Taking bong rips on the balcony, I think. I don't even know if I was. I don't remember if I was.
No, okay. I remember like I wasn't doing anything at the time, and I think we all can safely say Drew's been a pothead since we were like what?
High school,
Hey,
like,
bro,
middle
I
high
don't
school.
even smoke weed. Y'all
Yeah, he don't
tripping.
even-
I'm
anyways.
sober as fuck.
Yeah, I don't mean to put anyone's business out there, but you know what I mean.
It's
We
like-
was dabbling in the lettuce and in the alcohol, and I remember I was crossed at one point, and Jaime was probably just
I
drunk.
didn't think I did. Yeah, I
You
think
didn't-
just
I didn't know you
drinking
guys
a
were
little
that
bit.
fucked up.
And
Wow.
I never do anything, so I probably just took one bong rip and like I probably took like 2 shots. Like I didn't do anything, and I remember being like gone because I all I did was play poker and like go to school out there. Like that's all I did. I wasn't even doing drugs or anything. I was just kicking it. But I remember at that point Jaime was getting like a little riled up. I can't remember why we argued. Like I can't remember why the argument started, but I do remember him disrespecting me and yelling at me, and I remember him like doing it in my roof, which was like that was my biggest thing. Like there's no way you're like disrespecting me when I invited you and you don't even live here. Like you can leave right now type shit. Like
Bro, you were
know-
so ready to kick him out.
dude.
I
I
remember
was
that.
and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
kicking, I
You're
kicked him out.
basically
This
saying like you
close.
can leave.
No, I kicked
You can
him
leave.
out pretty much. I'm like, dude, just leave. Like, and I remember kicking him out. I
So get
remember.
the fuck out of my house.
I told him
I
to
remember that.
leave, and he
I'm like,
he just
I'm-
refused to
I'm
leave.
chilling.
He just said, I was like, and in my head, I was like, why isn't he leaving? Like, I was furious, dude. Like, I was furious. Like I said, I don't remember why we argued, but I remember he was disrespecting me to the point, like, you're not gonna just like say sorry right now. Or you're like, I was really petty and like, bro, if you're not gonna fucking say sorry, you're leaving. Like, that was
Yeah.
like my thing. Like, say sorry, don't talk shit, or like leave. You know what I mean?
For me, this is how I remember it. A little different.
Under my roof.
I remember. I'm pretty sure because I'm not the type I feel like to start talking shit. I think Angel was talking shit first, and usually like it's whatever. But I remember being like, "No, fuck you," like "fuck you too," whatever. And then he would say it back, right? So that's where it was jokey because, like he would say something, and then I would say something, and then he'd say something, and instead of me like letting it slide, I was just like, yeah, let's fucking, you know, not today, you know, let's test it out, let's go. So I remember going back, and he's going back, and then we're going back.
Did
and
we
then,
get physical?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Not
started
physical,
wrestling a
huh?
little bit, but before jiu-jitsu, so it was
Slapping.
nothing.
You guys were
Slapping,
slapping
huh?
each
Yeah,
other.
and then I just, wow, that's
There's
crazy.
some combat jujitsu.
Dude,
in the
we were
bitch.
And I
fucking
just
each other
remember
up.
being like, bro, like, fuck that. Like, I'm not gonna say sorry. Like, I didn't even start this. Like, I'm like, I'm always on the receiving end. Like, fuck this shit. Like, out of all my friends, I get the most shit out of everyone. Like,
Yeah.
for once, I'm not gonna say sorry.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it going. Like,
Dude, in high school we bullied Jaime to
Yeah,
the
it's
to the
bad.
pulp.
exactly. So I
Like,
was
we were
just like,
dicks.
how is it the one time that I defend myself, I'm at fault? Like, god damn. But then I remember being like, man, I should relax. But yeah, we were going back and forth for days, and then it was just like even the smallest like whisper would just be like, you know, like because we would try to kind of end it, and then you just like someone had to finish with the last word. That was the thing. It was the last word I think that just kept it going. No one would just like be like, you say something, and I'll be like, all right, I'm chilling. I would just be like, nah, you're a fucking bitch. Like, you know, like something like that. And then he'd say something. And yeah, I think we got pretty physical. And Chris was there, I think, just watching the whole time.
I recorded like 4 minutes
Bro.
of this,
If
but
we
I
could find
lost
it.
it
If we
off
could
my
find it,
phone.
I could
It's
try to
not
And you know
there.
what bothered me that night? I never said this, but I remember Chris was supposed to sleep in my bed with me, and he ended up. I took it as he sided with Jaime that night, and like he ultimately like sided with him, and like in general with like this whole like fiasco that we had. Like he ultimately took his side, and I was like,
I
was
went
just
to
like-
Jaime's bed.
I was just yes for that reason.
I was sleeping with Angel, but
for
I went
that
to
reason,
Jaime's
like
bed.
I was like, why the fuck are you over there? And I heard them like whispering and doing all this bullshit, and I'm
We were
like,
laughing
I
really
had to go
hard.
to sleep because I had I had to be at an exam at like 7 or 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And
Faded off your
I
ass.
let. I remember I left and I did like this whole exam, like whatever.
Wait, real quick, before you go on to the day. Yeah, because I remember me and Chris being in the same bed. I think we were talking,
We're talking about
it.
it. Like, what the fuck happened?
shit.
I was
Like,
fucking
you know?
pissed that
Fuck.
like Chris left the bed. I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck are you over
Because
there,
there's two
dude? What the fuck?
beds.
You're on my like, are you on my side or his side? And I was so mad
We were
that
even
he had
laughing,
choked.
I think, because I think we were just thinking,
Probably
like,
joking,
what the fuck
like,
is
what the
going
fuck just
on?
happened?
You know, like,
Can I get my perspective?
no. So then I remember.
I don't remember super clearly either. I think it's a little foggy for all of us, but it either started with the little slapping, like playful slapping / wrestling, or it started with a little bit of shit talking. But either way,
One of
it
the two.
ended up like shit talking and like slapping and wrestling at the same time, and it just escalated like slowly got worse, and then it was like, oh shit, they're not playing anymore. Like at first it was a joke, and then it just got like worse and worse, and then it was like, oh shit, they're actually fighting, you know. And then Angel was yelling at Jaime to get out, and Jaime's like, fuck you, I'm not leaving. I don't even know what you said.
He was pretty much saying that. And I was
But
like,
I
how
just
the
remember being
fuck
like
are you not
in
leaving?
disbelief, like Noel is actually real.
Dude,
yeah,
and
I
I
remember when you
remember,
told
like-
me to leave. I was like,
I threatened to call the cops on him, dude.
yeah. I was like, damn, that hurt. I
Dude,
was like,
I'm
bro,
like,
no way.
I'm
We're
like,
like,
Jaime,
we're
I can call
blood,
the
bro. Like,
fucking-
how is this serious?
Dude, it
you
was
know?
that serious for me because he was disrespecting me, and I don't
It was over
remember.
nothing.
No, it
Over
wasn't over
nothing?
nothing.
It was over nothing.
But like
Fuck.
technically,
It
over
was
No.
like, you're a bitch.
But he was
like, no, you're a bitch.
disrespecting me, though. You guys
But
don't
I
get
remember
that.
him pulling the like the
Okay,
under
I-
his roof thing, and I was
okay.
like,
Let me get this point
There
across.
has to be a reason why you guys
okay,
no,
started
it was literally
arguing
just
so
shit
hard.
talking.
Let me
or
get this
something.
point across.
This is
So,
in the Valley Boys.
I
days,
invited
too. We're
you
like
guys
2
to
videos
my.
into Valley Boys.
Okay, it wasn't my house or my apartment. This
So,
was
like,
what-
you're-
this is
you're-
why Jaime was like his little argument back. He's like, it's not your apartment. You got roommates. I was like, bro, this is my fucking roof. I pay 500 whatever a month to live here. Fuck you. You can leave. And like at the end, that was my argument. Like, how the fuck are you guys talking shit? And like you know what I mean?
In
Or,
your
like,
place, yeah.
And I invited you, and you can like. I have the
I
authority.
can see
I have the
that.
control of literally saying whether you can stay or not. And then I threatened to call the cops on him, and he still didn't fucking leave.
The way you went to 5-0.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I don't know. In that, I think I didn't know how to handle that kind of situation and threatening, because I was just like, "You're a roof," like, you know, like, what the hell is going on here? You know, like, what do you mean? And then I think I was tempted to leave, but I just didn't want to. Like, no, I gotta drive from Sac, you know,
Yeah.
fucking again in my car, and I'm leaving.
At that age,
I'm-
we didn't
I'm-
take trips, so that was far for us.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
was far. Like, we made
Made
an
a
effort to
mission.
go see Angel. We made an effort. I made an effort to drive over there to see Angel. I was like, no way I'm leaving over this shit. It's fucking, it was hella late too. It was pitch black, you know? And yeah, then we slept it. And hey, I don't remember. Did I talk to you before I left?
He was
No.
gone, bro. I think we just left before he came home.
No, I came home when you left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I came home.
Did
I
you
didn't
guys
say
say bye
anything?
to each other or no?
I think you might have, but like I think someone said like we're leaving. Andrew is always silent, so he didn't say shit.
just
Adapt to
Cap.
it. I think I just said
I say
like
what I want.
Hey, he's trying to get his LinkedIn profile. He's actually a really great communicator leader.
Yeah, great data analysis.
But I think Chris just like said like yeah we're gonna leave, and then I might have just I don't think we shook
swear we
hands.
said
We might have shook hands. We didn't say words though.
Yeah, we might have like at least acknowledged because I don't think I would have left. Like I think it would have been. I get over things. Like I'm not like, and I just think like I should have at least said bye before because at the end of the day I slept under his roof. You know.
And then just Chris backstabbed me.
Okay, regarding
Andrew
that.
stayed to himself. I don't even know what Andrew's
Bro,
in his
Andrew,
own
in the
room.
living
I'm
room?
just like confused.
Oh!
I'm confused why the fuck
Yeah.
you guys
I
are
just
slept
arguing.
in my roommate's room.
I'm
I
pretty.
remember that.
Yeah, I hit up
He's in a
Sahil
different
and
room?
I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, can I sleep in your bed?
He's in
And
the
he's like,
other
yeah.
What
But, like,
do you have
I'm
any
just-
perspective on this?
I'm just confused as fuck as like how you guys were like actually mad. Like I'm thinking like, oh, it's just another playful like
Wasn't over the
scene
poker,
where we're
right?
just like arguing and like fucking around over like a 2K game or like poker game or something, you know?
Oh, yeah, okay, 2K.
But like you guys were actually fucking mad, like real emotions in
Over
this shit, and like I
nothing.
just did not see the like real emotions until it got real late at night, and you guys were like. The tone in your guys' voice was so serious. It's like you
Yeah.
guys weren't even joking. It's like you guys actually hated each other. That's what I was like, bro.
Like,
I don't know
swear
how
I
I'm
just
gonna
started
get
with shit
home if
talking
Jaime
and
goes
like none of
Call
us
the
backed
cops
down.
on him, bro. Y'all get that to your head.
No, you have
Oh,
your
y'all
big
got
brother.
cops on him,
On your
bro.
brother.
Whip out the
property rights.
So then we didn't talk, and I think Chris had acknowledged, like, bro, like, are you guys gonna say anything or whatever? And then I don't know
It was
how
a
we
few
ended.
weeks,
How did we end
man.
up talking? Like, do you just? I know you came, but
I
like,
came
did
back
we say
to
anything?
town, and then it was during the Valley Boy days. And yeah, I remember it was like kind of like the elephant in the room. You kind of like have to address like
Before we continue, you know.
how am I gonna communicate with my friends that we have a YouTube channel together? You know what I mean? Like he's a third of the company. You know, he owns a third of the rights. So like
34%.
you know, we gotta talk about it at the end of the day. At the end of the day, so I remember I was only communicating with Chris. He was like, "Oh, Jaime's at my house" or something like that, or like, "Let's all link up." And then I went and I just said, "Tell Jaime to come outside," because I didn't know how to approach it, bro. Because like I knew Jaime was like, okay, at that age, 2020, yeah, he was up there. He was like,
I was like 19.
he was evolving. He was like getting to know himself, but like he wasn't as confident as he is now. So like I knew he wasn't gonna address it. Like how I know he'd address something like this now because that's the person he is. But at that age, he wasn't. He was just gonna let it slide until it slid, and it wasn't gonna slide.
Yeah, we had to say it. Like,
it was sitting.
you can't
it
just
was
go in the
sitting-
room and be
it
like,
was
"Hey, what's
sitting
up?"
cold.
You know.
It was just marinating.
So then we just talked about it, and we
Talked
both
about
kind
it
of
in the car.
apologized, kind of just being like, you know, we both kind of took
I
it.
think
kinda
we both
far.
acknowledged we were being stupid and
We're good, right?
hugged it out. I think we might have fucked.
Whoa!
That's it.
Give me a little blowy before the windows were foggy, but that was
Let me
it.
make
And
it
then
up to you.
I think we moved on quick.
We've done it really
Yeah.
quick.
I remember you came in and you guys were friends again. It's fine. So
It's just communicating, man. You know?
Chris
That was
join.
crazy. You want to do one more question before we kind of start
call
wrapping it up?
Yeah, I'm down.
Hey, wrap your shit up.
You want here? You pick one. How about that?
All
How
right, you
about
say
that?
something while I'm going. Don't worry about it.
Noel's having fun. Not
It's
saying
been
nothing.
Okay. What time? Oh, it's 9:37.
Nah, I got another hour, right, guys?
Episode
Yeah.
2
It's
on
supposed
the
to be-
way.
Hey, we're splitting this up.
Hey, an Christmas special.
Absolutely. I've been doing this thing on my TV.
Ramos.
Like when people come over, I just put a fireplace on the TV, and I feel like it's pretty like cozy. Like that's
gas.
fucked. Huh? Did you pick one?
Hey, I didn't open my gift. Where's my... Oh,
Hey,
shit.
there's a backside too.
Hey, I didn't open...
It's coming in.
Oh,
It's
open it,
coming
open
in.
it,
It's
Oh
open
coming
no,
in.
open
there's
it.
just one.
Grab your gift, cuz.
Oh wait, no, that's not even right. Something's
Got it.
going on here. I don't know.
Wait, yeah,
oh,
what-
there
what
it is.
happened
There's a
there?
lot over there.
You got yourself a gift, Angel?
Yeah, I'm wearing them.
I learned how to play the Narcos theme song on guitar recently, and it's pretty cool. I wish I could play it on YouTube, but I don't know if it
No,
would
it's
get
gonna play right
copyrighted.
here.
Should I put
Soy
it?
el suelo que.
I don't know if it'll get copyrighted because they say on YouTube like if you sing or do a parody or like a cover of a song.
Okay, I got one's good too. Does it help or hurt the group to have Noel in our friend group?
What?
100% helps. Beneficial, bro.
In what way?
Just because the sole reason of that one night I mean, I guess it was Noel's tire that popped, but like Noel was the one to like basically do all the work to fix that shit, and we would have been almost stranded for like twice the amount of time if Noel wasn't there.
I wasn't there,
Can we
but
talk about Can we talk about that night?
It's up to you.
Nah, I don't think so.
Remember now.
Yeah.
they were stranded. Angel was stranded, and they're all stranded going somewhere, and their tire popped, and they fucking they
My
couldn't.
tire.
They,
We was going somewhere. We was going somewhere.
yeah, we were going to McDonald's.
It was years ago. We were supposed to go to McDonald's.
And the
We never went though.
Uh-huh.
You didn't go at all.
It's
You
great.
didn't
They
eat
fixed
anything?
the
It's a
tires,
fucking
and then they still
tire.
didn't go. They fixed it. They're like, fuck that.
We were in Sacramento for Jaime's
So he's an
birthday.
asset for being a just an alpha, or what?
I think, honestly, I think that anytime we go in it as a group, and I know that Noel's in the group, I just think, like, we just need that one big, attractive motherfucker that, like, other groups might not have, or if they do, we have it too. It's just, like, a rare, like, bro, we have a 6'3", 200-pound dog here. Like,
Dog.
you guys don't know we're blue belts, but we have this dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it just adds so much. Like, imagine imagine another guy that wasn't Noel, and we're all under 5'9". Like, what are we threatening? What are we threatening, bro? We're not threatening. We need one to make us all look
Yeah,
bigger.
that's actually crazy, dude. Because I listen to like all these podcasts, and every motherfucker that speaks is like 6'3", and like I just have this perspective of like everyone being a giant. We're all small.
Yeah.
We're all small. We're all
Yeah.
small. So yeah, this is my perspective. We do everything physically. Like everything we do is like has something like physical involved. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And Noel has like saved the day for like my situation a lot of times. Like when we were in Mammoth, I remember like he helped my girlfriend out a lot. Like, bro, I'm not strong enough to help to carry on my girl, bro. Like, bro, like
She's getting the ick.
woo! I am not
Noel's
strong
a-
enough, bro. Like
Noel's an
Noel's got
anchor.
that dog,
He'll just
bro.
go here and then
we
just
went to
whip
we
you.
went to
Literally.
God's bath. Unknowingly, it was fucking like pouring rain bad that day. And God's bath is not an easy path to do dry on its own, bro. So like, and I took that was the first one I took my girlfriend on, bro. Like I'm like, oh, she got it. I thought it was easy, bro. Oh my gosh, it was my worst nightmare. I couldn't even hold myself up. And I
Noel's
remember
just carrying her
I
with
was-
one arm.
dude.
He's just
I was like, I pretty much I kept yelling at Noel like, Noel, stop leaving. Like,
I
it's
need
like
you.
why are you why? Because he's so eager to like go on with this hike. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this is your girlfriend today. Like, this is you, bro. Like, this is you taking care of her today, bro, not me.
Please.
Like,
Yeah, because Noel's
this is you.
Angel's uncoordinated as well as shit.
Yeah, you
So
can
it's just like
you
it
can
was
say
like
what you
she's
want.
alright.
but-
In the hikes, you
Yeah.
know. So it was like both
Little
rainy,
condition.
slippery. I slipped hella hard.
Team
Fucking
puff puff. You know what I
fell.
mean? You know what I mean? It's-
And Angel or Noel's just grounding. You know, like what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
When Noel's around, you know.
Yeah,
I
he's
just think if
grounded.
it was just the four of us and we were walking down New York City downtown, I'd be shivering. You know. But we got Noel. People are gonna hesitate, even though they don't know that me and Angel are killers. You know, they're gonna hesitate.
Do you think your bad trip?
White belt, one stripe right there.
Uh huh.
West Stripers.
Noel's armbarring anybody, bro.
Dude, he is.
Flying
That's
armbar.
scary.
Do you think your bad trip would have taken place if Noel was there?
Maybe not. You know, I think maybe Noel would have cradled me, like held me like a baby, and just rocked me for a little bit until I fell asleep. Fucked me until I fell asleep.
Whoa.
Angel, I have a question on there, but it's kind of disrespectful
What's up?
for you.
What's up?
How did you get that like fungus under your toenails?
Oh fuck.
Jesus.
So I have this really ugly toenail, right? It's my big toe. It's like
Some
like-
might find it
it's
attractive.
like half black.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it like looks.
It's
rot-
like
it
it's
look-
like it's like
it looks
Dwayne.
rotten.
It's Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Steph Curry.
It's half black, half. I don't know what
But
else.
dude, okay, it's crazy because I still call it fungus, but it's like I went to. Dude, it's such a boring story. But I was in 5th grade. I was like 10 years old.
Fifth.
I was in 5th grade.
Jesus.
Me and this huge kid that was definitely not his size for being in 5th grade. He was like just double my size. He kicked the ball at the same time that I did. So he's on the other end.
Oh,
We didn't
shit.
kick each other. Like we just kicked the ball at the same time. And like his like power, his vibration that he sent to the soccer ball just fucked up my toe, bro. I remember I limped that whole day. I thought I had broken it. I went to my classroom. I asked if I could go to the office, and I was like in the office all day, and like the toe was purple, like the toe itself, not the nail.
Yeah.
And yeah, ever since then, it's been like resurfacing my toenail. Like I'll clip it. I'll clip the toenail, like, cause it's like numb. Like I could clip the
there's
toenail like
nothing.
entirely. Like
Oh,
it's just
shit.
numb. And then once I clean it all out, it'll like grow back, and then like like a little bit of black will stay. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, you can't fix it. Like you
No,
haven't went to a doctor.
I got it checked out by like this like nail fucking. I don't know what they specialize in, bro.
Podiatrist. It's a foot doctor.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Mm.
And they like went in with like machines and shit. Like they were like shaving it. And
Oh
like,
my God.
They tested it out and they're like, this isn't fungus.
Oh,
And they're like,
wow.
it's dried blood. So I
Oh,
guess
wow.
every time, bro, and it doesn't hurt though. I guess every time like I just like clean it out, like it just bleeds again.
Yeah.
And like my toes like forever like just ugly and black.
Have you ever gone like bare
You guys
no
wanna look,
nail?
you guys want to look
You
at
were
it?
barebacked it?
I was kidding.
You look at it. Honestly, shut.
Nah, I ain't showing shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nasty.
But have you ever gone like bare no nail basically?
Dude, I do
down there?
jiu-jitsu every day. Like everyone sees it. Like it's nasty.
Because
never
I think
looked
people
at
think
it,
it's a fungus,
though.
but if it's just like
Yeah,
bad
everyone
blood-
thinks it's the fungus though, but it's like no, and I bareball it, bro, like all the time. like it'll have no nail and like just like
How does it go back?
I don't know, dude.
You
It's
need
like,
blood thinner so it doesn't clog up or something.
Let's take a look at this.
A reveal?
Let's get a close up here.
I mean,
ASMR in case it makes noise.
dude, it's not fungus, dude.
I just
ASMR
don't think
fungus?
that would live in the genetic pool. You know, like that shouldn't be carried on.
Is there
What do you think?
any
don't
way
think they
to
could see
resolve that, or like?
What they say, they're
Fix
like, oh
it?
yeah, you're just
No
fucked.
way that kid altered like your toes.
Dude, I
There
don't
has to be
Physiology.
recovery.
He's the main character.
That's how it happened though, bro.
I
like
think an animal-based diet would really change
I think a
your
cold
life.
plunge.
fuck you.
A cold plunge would get
No,
your blood
liver,
vessels going.
Should we talk about Liver King, dude?
Yo,
Liver
are
King-
his
Roids,
abs fake
bro?
though?
Let's talk about that, dude. Liver King being on.
That's my
roids.
idol.
That's crazy.
Chris has liver pills.
I
That is
have.
shit. It's
Okay,
probably
okay.
placebo.
I listened
Liver's
to
good for you regardless.
I listened to a
but-
variety of podcasts, and I've seen him on the Raw Talk with Bradley Martin and on No Jumper with Adam.
Mhm.
And bro, it's like they've both brought up the
Roids.
Did
the
Adam
roids.
bring it up? I don't
He
think
brought
I
it up
finished
too.
it. Hmm.
And with Bradley, he like just jumped around the question and like pretty much he didn't answer it.
Yeah.
And with Adam, he blatantly denied it.
yeah,
Like said, I don't do steroids.
Bro, what did you expect?
And bro,
you
Bradley-
look like you take
Bradley
steroids.
does steroids, like, and he has done cycles.
does.
He doesn't do them now, I think, but he has done cycles.
Look at
Bro,
Bradley.
okay, I'm not a
anyone
fucking
were you thinking?
bodybuilder. I
Anyone
don't know
that
this shit.
big?
I'm
Every-
a fucking distance runner.
This is
okay?
as big as you get natural.
What?
Here, this is as big as you get natural.
Okay, I
Regular.
know that now
You
after
might
the
get
Liver
a
King
little bit
scandal.
bigger.
Okay,
You might get a little bit bigger than
I've
Noel.
learned my lesson.
Just slightly leaner. Just slightly leaner.
Noel
if
wants to
anything.
get any bit bigger.
Yeah,
he
Noel's
needs,
a fat piece
he
of
needs
shit.
to at least take TRT.
Yeah.
Like
Or get a
something.
blue belt.
Or get a blue belt. Nah, it's
So
good.
then what? So what were you saying?
Oh,
That Bradley
okay.
just
What I'm
openly-
trying to say is like, bro, this guy, you can look at him and
And say, he's on
say he
steroids.
does steroids, but it's just like everyone's just can't get over the fact that like he was in their face, like denying it, like how
Yeah.
when it's just so obvious, like
I wonder if it's his brand like deal thing because he has to sell his liver shit.
dude. Okay, but do you
I
guys
watched
know?
the apology video and he said like, I am like a fucking prototype that the companies are using to like promote the ancestral like living lifestyle. So like he literally said like, yeah, like I'm the fucking face of this shit to like promote it all. But I don't know. He admitted
He just
like,
caught
yeah, I'm wrong
on.
and shit.
I mean, he's just like he's just one big ad.
I think the worst part is just that like he lied to so many people. Like
But-
straight up, they asked him, "Are you on steroids?"
But what
He's
do you-
always like, "No, never touched it."
But what does this do with all of? What does this do about like all of the things he preaches? Like, does that debunk everything?
I don't think
no,
so.
I think everything's still valid. You're just not gonna get the
Everything's
results.
still valid.
You're just not gonna get the results. Like you're not
Okay.
gonna look like him. You're not gonna be like him. But you're still gonna be better than what you were.
So do you think? Okay, but does this validate everything he does? Do you guys know everything that he claims to do? Like he claims to eat raw liver. He claims
know
to eat
pretty
all this
well.
raw shit. Sleep on a wooden
Plank.
plank.
Wooden plank.
Okay,
yeah.
does this validate?
I think that's
does
more
this
like
validate
mental.
what-
Like, well, the wooden plank stuff's like mental. Like you just mentally
But, like-
challenging.
But do you
He
still
goes to
believe
a
him?
hotel
Do you
and,
still
like,
believe
does
what he
he
yeah,
does?
does?
I've never had that expectation where I'm like, I'm gonna do all that stuff and I'm gonna be like, living my best life and going with like just like him. I always just thought like, if I do this, I'll probably feel a little bit better.
But how is he credible after? How do you still think
Because
he
if,
does all that?
if a drug addict tells you, if like a junkie off the street tells you, fucking I do cold plunges. Yeah, he's still a drug addict, but that doesn't mean that cold plunges are still bad. Like I know that he's preaching still good. Like I don't care what he's doing.
Damn,
You
y'all
know how
really
he is?
faithful to this motherfucker.
Bro,
I don't think he's
it's
credible, and I don't
like-
think he does any of that. I think he's all like.
Oh,
Let
like you
Noel
think he
talk.
does it? I don't know if he does it.
I
Do you guys think his abs are fake? Cause like I've
Yes.
heard some talks about that, and like his shit doesn't move from.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard
without-
that
But
with
he was on
Bradley.
steroids,
and like
man.
I've seen a
Like,
video of this dude
course.
walking like just today, and like his shit was stable. Like usually when
Crazy
you're walking,
abs.
like
It's
your
big.
abs like kind of just
Your
like
abs
they move like you're
breathe,
walking,
move.
you know,
Yeah,
like
that
it
you
goes
see
with
the
your movements.
like
but like
the sideways.
his shit was stable. Like it was like
Yeah.
How do you guys
it
know?
was
Do you guys
just
have
stuck
abs?
on him.
Just kidding.
What?
So
Do we
you guys
have abs?
How do you guys know?
I have a little bit.
What was it saying? No, but I saw a video of him like 3 years ago, or it was like a TikTok, but it was before, and he was still pretty jacked like 4 years ago. But he was like
Yeah.
talking normal, no liver shit, no nothing. Like
He was like a CrossFit dude.
yeah,
in
he's
that
like a big
video.
CrossFit bodybuilder guy, and I think they just like.
But he
oh, that's
wasn't
the
like
guy.
he is now. I don't think. Like he
Yeah,
was
he was
big,
just
but he
normal,
wasn't this
just-
big, you know.
Damn, you're giving this guy a chance. Then, like, you think he's still like, he's
Right.
still valid.
Yeah, like I think everything he's doing is probably still good. It's just not going to be anything crazy. And then I think he's a good person. Like I think what happened was like a company saw that this is like a good candidate to promote. He probably already had like a good platform. He knows
They're
how to
his
speak.
companies, bro.
I don't
Yeah.
think
He
so.
owns
Like
his
I
seven
think
companies.
I think he like is like a kind of almost a puppet. Like or at least there's a lot of people behind closed doors that are like, make sure you're doing all this shit. We'll get you a
Yeah.
team and all this stuff. And he just doing what he's got to do to fucking make millions.
The thing
Like,
is, no one knows like his come up though, bro. Like he just came out
Yeah,
of nowhere and got
nowhere.
like,
Yeah.
what was his top follower count? Like millions of subscribers and
Millions,
like
yeah.
I mean followers, and like no one knows like where he came from. Like his marketing tactics have been like crazy.
You're dumb if you actually believe that was like real. All the muscles. I'm sorry, Chris. But
it
like
happens, you know.
it's just like those. They're not natural at all. Like you can see it right away if it's natural.
Okay, I would just want to say, like, as a psychology bachelorette holder,
uh-huh.
a lot of things he does are like backed by psychology and
Mm.
studies. Andrew can back me up
Let's
on this
hear
one.
it, dude.
Okay, one thing he's big on is like as soon as you wake up, you get outside and get the sun in your eyes.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
really
That's
good,
good,
for a
yes.
lot of different things. It's good for like your circadian rhythm, for your mood, for like your stress levels and stuff.
Know about
The
that.
cold showers, like you can't argue with that. That's good. Cold plunging is like super good. Working out's obviously good.
Eating like a basic foods, like something that
Yeah.
you probably don't have to like.
So that you
It's
can
not too
kill or
complex.
grow. You know?
It's not too complex for your body to like decompose. You know.
Yeah, he's eating really fucking healthy foods. He took
Yeah.
that over the top. Like that's one thing where I'm like, okay, you're doing the most. You know?
No, yeah, I believe those things are real. Like they're
His
useful
pillars. He
and
has like
they're
a pillar. Like
The
And I
nine
think
pillars.
like he's really
Yeah.
big on spending quality time with like your loved ones and like your
Yeah,
friends and stuff
yeah.
without
Wins
like
for the day.
phones. And I'm like, that's good too. Most of his shit I think is really good. Like he went really extreme with a lot of stuff. I'm like, or
the only
not a
thing
lot,
I'm
but
kind of
some
iffy
stuff.
about is what he eats. Like,
Yeah.
does he eat that every day?
But
That's
the thing
the
is, like,
thing.
if he records that he has it right there, do you think he just like wipes the shit out of the table and just like, all right, let me get some fucking.
But like, do you
Chicken-
see how
chicken
much
nuggets?
is that?
Yeah, bro, it's like a whole ass
I seen the whole ass liver, the
But
testicle.
you gotta
Bro.
think if his calorie intake
He's
and his
eating it,
calorie.
bro. He's a
boy
dog.
my boy Andrew's awake, bro. Like that's all I'm gonna say. My boy Andrew
Bro.
knows what's going on.
There is no way he like eats that whole liver, bro. Like he takes a bite and like
It's
the
for
video's
the
done.
video.
You
It's
know,
gotta
like
be.
what
For
do
the
you think
fucking
happens
video.
when the video's done? You know,
I think
like,
he's still eating those foods though, but he's not eating the
Think
whole
the liver
thing.
Right,
princes
but, like,
are really
he
actually
pulls
eating
out a
too?
granola bar.
poor
or,
kids.
like,
Even
puts
Poor
in the
kids,
fucking-
poor liver princes, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
what the
I
fuck
know
are
his
they on?
Liver
kids are
queens?
suffering.
They just look
Oh.
like basic white rich kids, and I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you gotta live a little bit, you know?
Yeah, he's gotta let him off the leash a little bit. you
Yeah.
know, let him explore.
He's like, you guys went to go swimming and it's raining outside. That's fucking primal, dude.
That's fucking primal.
it's just kind he's just kind of awkward to me, like tense. Like
a
I
little
can't
much.
relax and just be like, what's up, liver? Or I think his name is Brian. Like, what's up, Brian? You know, like he just seems
Well,
so
Liver
tense.
King ate Brian, so
Is that what he says?
yeah.
Should probably call it then, just before it hits the 2-hour marky darky.
Yo, I would love to know, to circle back,
Yeah.
would you guys live forever or not?
Oh yeah. I
That
never
first
really
question.
wrapped
I don't
that
think
one
you
full
guys answered
circle.
that.
I think I'd die. I just think if I immediately as I choose, it's like jerking off. It's like you think it's a good idea as you're doing it, and then right when you finally do it and finish, you're like, oh my god, this is awful. Like, why the hell would I do this? You know. So I think living forever kind of sounds great, but then once you kind of get down to it, you're like, everyone's gonna die around me. the meaning of life is because it's temporary. Everything's exciting because it's
Yeah.
temporary.
True that.
You come at your perfect time. Like, you know,
Hold on.
you're alive when Messi's alive.
I don't know why we're ending early.
World Cup was crazy.
I
Oh yeah.
This is all good.
I know there's some
You
bangers
can talk
there,
about
right?
all of this, bro. Like this is all good.
Well, you'll come on again, and we'll do it again in a
Do you
couple
want to
weeks.
ask?
or
What
something.
about you guys? Ask one of each question.
I brought one up. I brought up Liver King. So
Real fucking quick? Yeah, I'm with Jaime. I think like if you live forever, I don't think your life's gonna like. You're gonna start taking so much for granted. You're not gonna like. I don't think you'll take in the experiences as much as you otherwise would have, knowing you're gonna die. That's my answer. Anyways, what?
Real quick, there's a show called Altered Carbon, and it's about like kind of like living forever almost. Like, you know, you get like trips and stuff, and it's a lot of it's like the rich has it. And it kind of shows a little bit of like what would happen, and it just gets more and more extreme as you live on. Like you have to do so much stuff to even feel excitement. You don't really care anymore and all this stuff, you know. So
Yeah.
it's definitely what's gonna.
You guys seen
happen, I feel like.
Hancock? How miserable he is.
Yeah, yeah. Like he just, I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
there's like
Handy
only-
my cock.
Only, only like one other like person that's like
Mhm.
lived as long as him.
such a goated movie.
Yeah, that's Will Smith is GOAT. I don't know what's up with him right now though, but
Hey,
you have nothing.
Would you say Eskimo?
You just want me to ask one from here?
if you don't want to,
you said it. If you don't got any, then
Off top.
off top, anything you deeply desire, wanted to know about us that you just want to say on the
Yeah,
pod and
as a
expose
viewer
us?
of the pod, is there anything you're curious about, bitch?
bitch ass motherfucker.
No, I was just here for the vibes.
I was just here to take everybody's fucking.
No, I was just
Alright,
here to
so-
get the
so
viewers.
As a viewer of the podcast and like someone watching you guys go through the episodes and advance in skills and experience, what has been the most challenging part of podcasting, whether it be equipment or just personal skills? What has been the hardest to adapt to?
I think there's like a couple things for me. I think literally, like physically, it's just the consistency in editing. Those two things, because you know you can't just be like, oh, one day I'm gonna do it, and then like not post for a month and then do it, you know. So that's kind of stressful because you kind of have to like keep that up. And then two, the editing, always like figuring it out. Chris has figured out a lot of it, obviously, but you know it takes a lot of time. And I think like mentally, the most challenging thing. Like you just gotta be careful, like questioning your self-worth on like pods. Like you gotta make you kind of when you do it for this long. I know we're doing it for a year, but that's still a long time. You kind of like question like, is it all the same? Like, am I good enough? Am I a good host? You kind of have to keep yourself in, like, be confident with yourself. Like you can
the
do it.
Quality.
Yeah, like
You
know?
start comparing every
Confidence in the
pod to
quality.
like how it ranks versus all the rest. Like every I think weekend when we post one, we look at it and we're like, oh, another 10 out of 10, like the worst video we've posted in a while.
Mhm.
Or if it's like 7 out of 10, we're like, oh, that's better. Or like 4 out of 10, we're like, nice. You know, you just start comparing it to like every fucking other pod, and that's like, I think you could get caught in that cycle, and it's not that healthy, you know. But
And I could see for others. I don't know how we're making it this far, but like I can see for others, like it gets you get stuck there, you know, like super comparative to the fact that you don't even want to make another one. You know, you get too like in your head where you're like, I don't know if I should make another guest or even a solo one. Think, bro, you do guest, then you have to do a solo one. Or you like, do these people even care what we were saying? You know, it's just
Yeah.
us two, but we just keep posting it, and it's like, all right, you know, people are vibing with it. Subs are gaining. People are still watching. Still good likes, good comments. People reaching out. So it's just kind of like you just got to keep going, but it's definitely challenging as you go. There's always something that's going on in your head, you know, whether that's like new guests too, like maybe there's a new guest you don't even know.
Like you've never met him before. And
Yeah,
you're
so now it's
confused how
like,
you're
holy
gonna hold
shit,
the
I had to start thinking about this like this, you know? Like Char was just like an older lady we'd never went. Kalani is an intense gym instructor we've never met, or you know, Kristen never met, and it's still new to us. There's 5 of you guys. It's chaotic. We got to figure it out. So it's like each thing has its own problem, but luckily I haven't. Cause my life, like if there's a problem, you know, I kind of start getting avoidant. I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh no.
So luckily I've been able to be like, you know, it's a problem, but it'll be good. Like I just trust the team. I trust us. I trust the guests. You know. And it's been working out so far. You know, 510 subs, 512 subs later.
Hey.
I'm trying to think of answers that are different because we got like a similar question, I think, with the Q&A recently. Somebody was like, what's the worst part about podcasting? I'll say like for me personally, honestly, until very recently, I was so nervous before like every pod, especially probably like the first like 20 pods or so. I would get so anxious. Like I'm just not that outgoing of a person. And like if you're a stranger and I am outgoing with you, it's because I'm forcing it really hard. Like I'm pretty introverted unless I know you well. So I with this pod, it was like if we were gonna pod that day, the whole day I was just thinking like, holy shit, we're gonna podcast later. I was like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? And I would get like a adrenaline rush before like every single one. And then until very recently, I think I started just getting like really comfortable. I'm like, fuck it. Like I get a little bit of nerves, but now I'm like pretty chill, you know? I think I'm to the point where like if there was an awkward silence, I could just fucking pull something out of my ass. So that's cool that I've overcome that, but that was a really hard thing for a while. I don't know. From the technical side, I don't know. It just gets super overwhelming. Like we're trying to level up right now. We want to get a camera and
RM500, RX75.
I don't know, dude, but they're like
booming.
like
XXXX Canon.
They're like $3,000, man. That's all I'll say. They're really fucking expensive, and that's really intimidating. Because I'm trying to do research, and there's just so many options, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I wish I had a mentor in this shit, but
I think
I
Jeremy
don't.
can be a good mentor.
With audio, maybe. Yeah, that's another thing too. We're trying to get like a mixer for the mics or something. I don't know what the fuck. I gotta look into it. It's so like foreign to me, but I'm learning a lot.
What would the I mean, random ass question, but what would the mixer help with? Just because I'm interested.
So right now we have like the most minimal fucking setup for our mics. Like literally, our mics are hanging off the chair right now. Our mics are just like all the top dogs you see in the podcast industry. They use different cables than we use. They use way better mics than we use. They do have that like mixer system. It's like a mixer. There's another one. I forget what the fuck it's called. But either way, you're supposed to like plug your mics into like this device, and that way you can like make your audio sound way more crispier. Cause literally I don't do shit to our audio. Like we're just talking to the mics and I post it. But like I'm pretty sure with like Jamie and Joe Rogan or like any big podcaster, they have producers who are like making sure the audio is like fucking, you know, crispy, and I'm not doing shit. So
We don't keep it as real as you guys though. For sure.
yeah, I'm
They
trying.
ain't keeping it real.
Hey,
So with
step
that,
by
we
step,
can-
y'all finna get there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's time because we didn't want to ball out on the pod, and then who knows what's gonna happen, or we
If we
fucking
quit
have
or
$0,
whatever.
or if we quit, it's like you can't use a mixer unless you resell it, So like we both keep like baby steps. Like all right, we get a little bit of this, then we get a little bit of that, and we get a little bit of this, and it's kind of like
time.
nice, It's like a little addition. I got a little laptop, we got the tripods, and we got the mics and the mic stands and all stuff. It came with the stands, but so it's like little by little. But bro, we're just two guys who just fucking make $600 a week. We can't be spending crazy.
Yeah, I think it's time to level up. But yeah, I think we should cut it there because I'm gonna try to post this weekend. It's already fucking Thursday night, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But
Yeah, for those listening, it's probably gonna be posted on
Good
Saturday
questions,
or Sunday
though.
or Monday. But do you guys want to say anything before we cut it?
Thank you.
You're
guys
gonna say
for
something,
having
Noel.
me.
Why are you shaking your head? Say
Really
goodbye or
appreciate
something.
the time here.
yeah, I'll have you on again.
It's been a great time.
Yeah, Andrew's first. Everyone love Andrew. Keys.
Yeah, keep watching this pod.
Damn right.
Yep, and subscribe because
Mhm.
they need subscribe.
And remember,
the video.
I wish Noel
Yeah.
a happy engagement because that's
yeah.
God damn it.
Hit the Instagram page up too. Don't forget about that.
That's where we do all our updates, motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn.
Y'all go ahead and
Whole
rank.
ass cunt ass motherfuckers.
Y'all go ahead and rank mine, Chris. Just rank mine. All of our fits besides Noel's. If you want, just rank him last. His fit
Please.
is not lit.
It's not
Besides
Christmassy,
that,
bro. It's
dude.
sexy. It's not the same.
Also, just post in the comments whose gifts was lit. If you guys thought they were cool, if they were cool at all. I don't know. Just say something in the comments. I feel like the comments been dry lately.
Yeah, they've
they
been
have like less
dry.
than 10.
Dude, you guys have been having some crazy ass good like pods.
Ain't
bro.
nobody commenting
Ain't nobody
shit.
saying shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
I know all of you fucking high schoolers, like back in the high school days, like they saw the last pod.
Oh,
How did you guys
100%.
not comment on any of that shit? Like,
These are, nice pod,
oh, I agree.
You know what's the
Oh,
worst?
she's bad. Oh, thank you for fucking like, bro, say something.
Anonymous
Comment,
YouTube.
Yeah.
Bro.
Patrick Waldo, bro.
Yeah.
Put a random name,
Yeah.
dude.
Eco-friendly. Just be like,
Damn.
hey, bro, good ass pod. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, comment. Dude, this shit's fun, dude. Like, I like looking at the comments, even as a guest. Like,
Hell yeah.
I still visit like old pods that I've been on, like visit the comments, and I still don't see shit. Like,
I think
I just hope y'all say something. You know what I mean? And then I see a comment from an ex that just kind of like riles me up. You know what I mean? I just kind of see a comment from an ex talking about how I'm the best when she sure as hell wasn't the best. So
When she broke his heart.
when she
Yeah.
sure as
What
hell
kind of-
was
what
was
kind
doing
of
some
shit
shady
going on?
Came
shit.
after our podcast. You know?
She was doing some shady shit, talking about I'm the best, bitch. What?
Oh my god.
Bitch, we can talk about it.
I think one of my favorite comments ever was Angel, and all he said was, "Who's out here munching Chris?"
Who's out here munching Chris? Chris is gonna get munched on within the next 2 months.
Oh yeah, let's hope
I
so.
hope
Manifest it.
so. I hope
Hopefully.
so.
Hopefully she gets to this point, you know? 2 hours and 6 minutes, you know?
She
Yeah,
will.
We'll see.
Oh, she skims through the
Hey,
pods.
I don't know. After that rant I had.
Everybody watches the beginning and then the end.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
see.
hope they watch everything though, no?
Damn right.
Why would you even
Who's
say
this
that?
kid? Who brought this kid on, huh?
Is that what you do? Is that what you're saying?
I show you
Jesus.
my fucking pod.
Yeah, Noel's a good. He watches it on
Noel's
the
good.
TV, you know,
Mm-hmm.
HD.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew's watching it on his shift.
Mm-hmm.
little
Dead
split
ass
screen.
on the second monitor, just be looking back and forth.
Ooh,
It's-
Angel's watching it while he's fucking working.
Mhm,
Right now he's
just
going to Seattle, Denver. Aha.
Fuck.
There's just so much
There's
talk
so much
about,
to
dude.
talk
But
about.
Chris
There's a
has gotta
lot.
post
But
this
yeah,
soon.
you gotta post it.
All right, fuck
You
it.
wanna say anything?
Next time.
Good times.
Thanks for watching. Merry fucking Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas.
This should be out probably on Christmas.
Merry
That's Sunday,
Christmas.
right?
Yeah.
Merry fucking Christmas. Watch this with your family. Let me know how that goes over.
Comment your favorite gift. I don't
Thanks for
know,
the support,
you know?
man.
Mhm.
Have a happy new year. We'll see you soon. Subscribe, please. Thanks for your support.
Thanks everyone.
Love you all.
Enjoy your Christmas, and then stay tuned for our next video. It's gonna be with 2 special guests. That's gonna be a blast. We're filming that tomorrow, so we're doing back to back,
gonna drink
drinking,
again.
fun, staying up, motherfuckers, for y'all. That should be out next Friday, hopefully. Enjoy your Christmas. Be safe. Spend it with family. If you don't got family, spend it with your friends. If you don't got friends, fucking jerk
Spend
off
it
and
with
watch a
us.
movie. Yeah, or watch a movie or watch a pod.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Thanks for the love.
Alright.
Thanks for the support. See you guys next time.
Later. Peace.
Cozy 2-hour pod, and it's not even 10.